Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. It is 4:30 in the West. And shout out to Ticket TV. Shout out to Lions Den Basketball Community Ticket TV. Shout out to Pro Basketball Updates. Shout out to my boy Greenleaf Exclusive. And shout out to my boy Know Your Boy Sports and News. Um, Shout out to my boy LB, Sports Political Channel of LB. Shout out to my boy Polo, aka Straight to the Point. Shout out to Lemon Pepper Lou the sports writer. My boy Will Strong. Stand up, Knicks. New York Knicks, stand up. Good victory for y'all last night. And quickly went bananas last night. And shout out to my big bro on the YouTube streets, Underrated Darkness, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my boy 3000 Degrees, too. My little bro Herm as well, man. Everybody show, man. And my boy Ron Todd, my boy Trayvon, and the ladies that support this channel as well. Y'all know who y'all is, Gigi. And the list just goes on and on. Aries, Andy K, you missing, but still in thought. LeBron is global. You know what I mean? I know I got some few ladies recently just joined, but when they come through, I'll shout them out. But crazy day right now. There's no college games this week. They just got the um women's conference tournaments. That's what I'm watching on right now. In the NBA, you got Boston playing Cleveland. Boston's up by 6. Philly's playing the Indiana Pacers. That game is tied at 28. Portland is playing Detroit, and they lead 28-16. Then you got Atlanta play Miami, and then you got Toronto versus Denver. Then you got New Orleans Pelicans play against the Sacramento Kings tonight. Just my thoughts from last night's game. Um, Shout out to New York Knicks, man. I just got to put some respect on them, man, because I did pick them to make the playoffs this year. I don't care. They're having a better record than a lot of these teams that do get they do get the airway. You know what I mean? Most of the media be talking about all the time or whatever, but shout out to them, man, because hey, no Brunson and Shirt and Manuel quickly. He stayed ready. That man balled out, man. And shout out to Julius Randle as well. Balled out. Even what's his face had a good game too. On Barrett. Barrett had a great game yesterday. Um they balled in 2 overtimes. Um I just think down the stretch, they just did more down the stretch to win in that second overtime. The first overtime, it was too late for Jason Tatum to get the ball for him to work his magic. But hey, it happened. It happened. You know what I mean? So hey, man. Hey, the Knicks, man. They on the current little winning streak right now. I always put some respect on the Knicks, man, because that's the basketball capital of the world, man. That's the Mecca, man. They don't call it NYC for nothing. You know what I'm saying? The Mecca. And I remember when I used to be on Ticket Channel, they used to talk about how trash the Knicks is and all this other stuff. I know most people that grow up, y'all used to this Knicks just being bad. I just remember the Knicks always making the playoffs back in the days, and with Patrick Ewing and the rest of them guys. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy right now. Let me see what's currently in the standings right now. Milwaukee, they lost to Philadelphia. The other night was Saturday. I think it was Saturday. But anyway, the Bucks is 46-18. The Celtics, they are dropped to 2, 45-20. 41-22 are the 76ers. Cleveland Cavaliers, 40-26. They are the 4th seed. The 5th seed is the New York Knicks, 39-27. The Brooklyn Nets is 26-28. The Miami Heat is 34-31. The Hawks is 32-32. Toronto Raptors is 32-33. Washington Wizards is 30-34. Then you got the Pacers 29-36. The Bulls is 29-36. 13th is Orlando 27-38. The Charlotte Hornets, they are 20-46, and the Pistons are 15-49. As far as the West, the Nuggets are 45-19. Grizzlies are 38-25. Sacramento's 37-26. Phoenix Suns is 36-29. Fifth seed is the Golden State Warriors, 34-31. Minnesota Timberwolves is 34-32. Dallas Mavericks is 33-32. The Clippers are 34-33. 9 is New Orleans Pelicans, 31-33. 10 is the Utah Jazz, 31-34. 11th is they got the basically they basically tied basically Utah Jazz, 31-34. Thunder is 30-34. The Trailblazers is 30-34. And then you have the Spurs there 16-49. And you have the Houston Rockets. They are 15-49. And what's that? Did I say that right? Hold on. Yeah, they are 15. Salute to everybody. I don't know who's all on the panel and everything. I'm just gonna wait and in the chat or whatever. I'm just gonna wait till everybody come on in. I know a lot of people's on ticket stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just waiting to see the homies gonna come through or not. You know, I'll drop the link to everybody, see if they come through. If not, I'll go solo dolo. It don't matter to me. Give me a second. As for the men's conference tournaments, the West Coast Conference will be tonight. And it will be BYU against St. Mary's. And then it's San Francisco against Gonzaga. That's one's going to be on ESPN. The other game's going to be on ESPN too, 8:30 my time. Then tomorrow, let's see what Tuesday's going to be. You got the Atlanta 10. Got the Atlanta 10 second round. St. Bonaventure against Davidson. Then you got the AC tournament second round. Wake Forest against Syracuse. Then you got Fresno State against Colorado State. George Mason will play the winner of they bye because they won the conference. And just like Pittsburgh, they'll wait for their winner of the first round to see who they playing. Then you got Bethune-Cookman playing Grambling in the SWAC quarterfinal. Then you got Colorado going against Washington. That's going to be at 12 p.m. Then you got on FS1, Butler plays St. John's in the Big East tournament. Then you got Air Force and UNLV. Then you got Cal, Washington State, DePaul, Seton Hall, South Carolina State, and Howard in the MEAC. In Conference USA, you got UTEP against Western Kentucky. Then you got the Big Ten Network first round, Ohio State against Wisconsin. SEC Network, you got Ole Miss against South Carolina. Then you got Wyoming playing against New Mexico. I only play the winner of whoever in the first round that they won the conference. And then the Big 12 championship starts tomorrow. Texas Tech against West Virginia. Then you got North Carolina. They play the winner. Whoever win that game, that's going to play North Carolina. Then you got Lafayette, Colgate. It's just a whole lot of games. This is conference tournament time. You got Oklahoma against Oklahoma State. Oregon State versus Arizona State. Then you got the Big Sky final is tomorrow. It's this the best time of the year. The best time of the year, man. What's my salute Danny Dementius, man, and salute Gigi. Hey, well, my thoughts about Jai. Hey, too much is given, much required. You got all responsibility, man. You know, I know how the media like to do, especially when it comes to blacks, especially a person of color. Especially being black in general. You know, somebody need to. I mean, really, somebody that really cared about him, or somebody that been there and done that, need to reach out to that brother, man. But then again, we live in an era now where a lot of people don't want to be helped. I know people my age don't want to be helped. I know people that's older, that don't want to be helped. And especially this new generation, man. This new generation, man, they get that bag. They enjoy. I mean, they enjoy that bag. You know what I mean? But too much is given and much is required, man. Now you got Skip Bayless talking about came out today talking about the people in his circles that he's a crib and all this other stuff, man. Hey, I just don't understand, you know. But shout out to Keith Kloss though, man. Oh man, hey, a lot of people don't know who that player is. I remember watching him growing up as well. Great show that Ticket did. I was just happy I was just able to get in at the last minute because I was at work, but I was listening here and there what I could, So hey, he just got to really check himself at the front door, man. Is this is what you want? Because the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, and you don't want to go back and rock down bottom again. You know what I mean? I don't know his personal story or anything like that or whatever, but man, he got to fly right. He got to really have somebody in his ear. One man that I could come up to me that's come to my mind that played for the city of Memphis, Zach Randolph. I think Zach Randolph Zebo would be a great person for him to sit down with and talk to for real. Because this don't make any sense, man. Cause you know they like to tear down a black person, man. You know they like how they do that. You know how they like to get down and sit there and diminish our character and everything like that. But then at the same time, then you got Skip Bayless. A lot of people gonna listen to Skip, stop and believe everything. Now, my sources said to me, okay, move in silence, man. Talk to DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan was in them streets too. It's just the way, but you ain't never heard him get into anything off the court. There's people in the NBA that really could show this young man. And this is another thing I said too, y'all. Now this is officially, man. This is really officially what I'm gonna say right here. You really got to have more than one person, more than one veteran on each team. Having one veteran on a team, nah, you need to have two or three. This is just my opinion. Because let's look at the ways we was growing up. There was multiple dudes, 3 or 4 of them all on the roster, helping keeping everybody in line. And that's what's missing in today's NBA. They missing that, man. They are literally missing that. And you could tell. That's why these young dudes walk around reckless and all this other stuff. Like the Memphis Grizzlies, man, that's their team just going down in shambles. Look what the game they did against the Clippers. You thought they was going to win that game. And then they still, and look how Skip Bayless sat there and still disrespected Russell Westbrook, even though they won. Him and Shetty. This is who the people who y'all be telling me I got to respect and all that. Nigga, please. I ain't expecting nothing that they do. I know what their job is. I know what their game is. It's to lie. And to lie. Oh, shout out to the homie Tessie, man. Hey, I didn't know she was even in the building, man. And hey, salute. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I don't get that much donations like it is, man. But like I tell people, man, this ain't no rat race. I pay for this myself. I put in the work on this for myself. You know what I mean? I don't do late night streams and all this other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But like I used to when I was on here every day, people still wasn't in over here. They were still, doing what they do. You know what I mean? So when I do get that time to get blessed and everything like that, hey, I don't beg. I'm like my dad. I don't beg for nobody no money. I go out there and get it myself. I'm a grown man. But shout out to my boy, Real Easy. Yeah, I got to definitely subscribe to my little bro right here. 2 Leos in a bucket. Fuck it.
You already know.
Shooting them gems out. Hey, that interview that he did with Keith was dope, man. A lot of people, I'm reading people in the comments with Keith Kloss. He used to play for the Clippers.
Oh, Oh, Cleve Paul.
I watched him in college, bro. He still got the record of most blocks. I think he averaged like 6 blocks. And that's still a
Yeah,
record in college football. And and,
no,
and not only that,
no,
I knew he had game. I knew he had
uh,
game. 'Cause when I used to live in LA, I was like, dude, this dude can dribble, can shoot the three,
right,
can push it. But that's how you know he broke it down for you. And this is another thing for y'all people, man. Y'all want people to get big time players on here or whatever like that. It don't matter if you big time or not. The man played in the league. He played in the league, and his story was so, man. His story was, man. Hey, I love every bit of
I
that.
didn't
I
listen
love
to
it.
all of it though. I was listening to a little bit.
Yeah, shout out to him once again. Shout out again to Tessie, man, for that donation, man. I really appreciate it, man. Because I always wake up every morning, man, to check my little email and stuff. And some of y'all people, man, y'all love to try to throw dirt on me. But guess what? When my time to come, when it's my time, when that man upstairs blesses me, y'all gonna be the one that will try to check my pockets. But hey, but you ain't. Hey, what I always say, Elise, when people stand up for something, when people stand up for something real, people ain't gonna pour into that crap. They don't.
Right. Yeah.
But let me just sit there and be negative and
Uh,
go with today's agendas and everything like that. Man, people be sitting there and be pouring in because you know why? Because that's the stuff that they like.
That's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You hit the nail on the head when you was talking about Ja Morant and the veterans, but the NBA, that's the culture, bro. The NBA is just like the hip hop industry and Hollywood, like all of that is mixed in with what the NBA represents right now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They love because the media attention that's gonna get. Look at the media attention that it gets now. And to be honest with you, what people don't realize, like, the best hoopers are the hoopers that's from the hood who get caught up in that street shit. Those are really the best hoopers.
Boy,
Like,
I know
real
so
talk.
many of them. I know so many of them. I know
You know
so
what I'm
many
saying?
of them.
But
That's
you know
a
what
dog.
it is.
And they still can ball to this day. You be like,
Right.
man, this dude supposed to be in the league. Like, man, this dude just, he'll tell them, man, I got into that street life, man, went to prison, yada, yada, yada. I seen it to the best of them, bro. I never forget this in my life. I went to Scare Straight, and I remember seeing this dude who I used to see on TV. He was in prison for murder.
Right.
He was like, young man, don't throw away your life, man. I ain't gonna mention the man's name, but the dude was a dog. He was a dog, was supposed to be drafted in the NBA and everything. He was gonna be a lottery pick. Was sitting in there, and he would just talk to me. I was just like, man, but you know how it is sometimes, especially at the time of my life, I was just like, man, they hit
Some
home
of
to
them
me.
make it to the league because they play the game. But
Right.
guess what? All of that shit that they grew up and all that, it followed them. And then some people, they want street cred and they want to be, you know what I'm saying, labeled and looked at as a certain type of individual when they really didn't grow up like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Hey,
just,
shout out to 7-8 Sports too.
I
I ain't know 7-8 Sports even talked about that though, but yeah. I didn't even listen to his stream, man. But shout out to 7-8 Sports though, man. I've been listening from time to time, but I've been saying this about Ja. Ja need to cut that street life away, man. You smell. Gigi said NBA smell like unclean chitlin, man. Dude, hey, let me just ask y'all a question. Let me just keep it real with y'all.
salute DJ Sweet. Appreciate you.
Hey, salute to my homie Gigi. She got the white gloves on and everything. Church of God in Christ. We already know. Sweet Jesus, he's the lily of the valley, rising morning star. So, yeah. But anyway, I just don't understand. But check this out, y'all. And tell me if I'm lying. What are all the white sports that white people play mostly? Football, baseball, hockey, tennis. You don't hear nothing bad about them folks. Anything. Swimming, golf. Come on, man. Who always get exposed the most? Y'all didn't cut this stuff. NASCAR, right? Who they exposed the most? Black football players and black basketball players.
That's it.
Yeah, he do, but at the same time, Ja got to be a man about this, man. Just be a man about it. Like Tony told Dr. Dre, you got to be a man about some things, bro. You messing up a
You
fortune.
gotta be
You
a man
met,
about it.
and this is another thing what people fail to realize too. He has a daughter and he has a little sister that plays ball too.
And he got a little sister that play ball too. Yeah.
His little sister cold.
But you know what I don't understand? He has his dad in his life. So for most people who really got their fathers in their life, the father's gonna keep you grounded because they don't want you to fumble the bag and the opportunity. That you know what I'm saying? So I think it's something else that's going on here, in my opinion. I think it's, you know me,
it's something more than that.
About the bigger picture, bro. I know damn well his dad won't allow him to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, period, point blank. So for the simple fact that happened like that, and he came out and issued an apology and all that, I think this is straight storyline. I think this is like on some love and hip hop shit, y'all. And that's just personally me, bro. I'm always thinking that it's something deeper than what they showing us and what they telling us. I feel like this shit right here was straight stage, bro, in my opinion. Because Ja Morant knows better. Why would you do that? You know better. You're lucky you're not suspended, nigga, and kicked out of the league, because they kicked out Tyreek Evans, Chris Birdman Anderson, and O.J. Mayo for smoking weed. You got kicked out for smoking weed, but you still in the league and you toting guns on Instagram? Nigga, what? That don't even make no sense. Nigga, this shit was staged, bro. I'm gonna keep that 100 with y'all, but they ain't gonna tell you the real truth. I already know how they work.
Oh, yeah, you.
I said this don't make no sense to this dad.
Yeah,
I know his dad and his family ain't gonna let him do that, right? And he's representing all these little boys and girls. He got a daughter, he got a son. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know he knows better. I know damn well. That's why they showed that picture of him shooting them up for the celebration, and they try to connect that thing. And next thing you know, he toting a gun on motherfucking you know what I'm saying, on IT. Come on, man. You ain't finna fool me, bro. That shit was staged, bro. That shit staged. Period. Point blank.
Hey, you remember this? Hey, you remember this saying? And shout out to these ladies, man. They still living to this day, man. These older women in the church at the time when I was growing up, they was like, son, when you get into your 40s, basketball sports ain't gonna be sports anymore. That's gonna be like soap operas. You ain't gonna be wanting to watch it. You better watch whip. And that was, but they knew where my mind was at. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people that they told it to, they were looking at it like, man, what you talking about? But I see it now. I see it. And it's just like, when I see it, it's like, this don't make any sense. Then what pisses me off, that you got Skip Bayless. He came out there and said what the hell he said.
What did he say? I didn't listen. I didn't hear it.
Hold on 1 second, bro. Oh, he was basically saying, little bro, that hold on, let me just pull it up on my phone. When they was talking about Ja Morant. Undisputed. And one thing, let me just get to Devin Booker, Rufio, you talking a lot of stuff, man. You talking to, dude, I don't understand you, man. That's what you make, dude. You talking stuff now because you got Kevin Durant on your team. Dude, you don't sit your little smart, man. Get your little Rufio face up out it. That's why dudes don't respect you.
Albino looking motherfucker.
Hold on, man.
Neanderthal looking ass about you.
This is what first hit me. What exactly was Ja Morant celebrating at 5:20 in the morning? They had just played in Denver what I would call a measuring stick game that I was very excited to see. I thought maybe Denver would show, Memphis would show me a little something on the road. They haven't. They were 12-18 on the road going into that game. They did show me something in the first half, Shannon. They were up 8 at halftime.
Hold on, let me just get to the part where he was talking about.
Okay. Hey, that type of rhetoric over the IG, let that have
this. I'm not gonna have to live like this. Yeah.
Hold on, I wanna find what he was talking about. Basically, what he was saying that he made a phone call, little bro, and around his so-called people that he knew behind the scenes in the NBA, and they were saying that John Morant is a crip. He's throwing up C's. He's this and that. So you mean to tell me that this is so everybody else saying that? I'm just paraphrasing. So everybody else is saying that you're not like this, but in actuality, are you really a crip? Just paraphrase it. You know what I'm saying? So I should come. Let me actually find it though. But yeah, it's crazy though, man.
Just because you got a gun or anybody who has a gun, it could be registered or not, that doesn't mean you're in the game. So let's just put that out there.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand it, man. It's just like, and then I was watching the Brooklyn game this morning. I just watched. I always rewatch the game. I watch all the games and stuff. I'm not Brooklyn on the Suns when they play the Mavericks.
Yeah.
I'm like, Rufio, you talking a lot of stuff now. Like, dude, you wasn't doing all that talking till you got Chris Paul. Now you got another. Now you got, man. I see right through that stuff, man. Stop doing that, bro. Cause you really
and
got
at the
dudes
point in the game when he did it, I was like, "Nigga, what are you talking shit for? They called the call and you got the ball back."
Right. He tried to do the same thing with Klay Thompson. What did Klay say to him? He threw up them 4 rings.
He put them 4 rings up like, nigga, yeah, I got 4 of them, nigga, young buck. While you still talking shit, trying to be like Kobe, nigga, I got 4 of them. You ain't led your team to a damn thing. He ain't even make it to the playoffs until Chris Paul came. So I don't even want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Right. All these niggas are bus riders, nigga. They not driving the bus, they're riding the bus. They got a bunch of bus riders on that team, bro. And that's why they're not going to championship. I've been telling y'all, Phoenix ain't, bro, when you chase championships like that.
I found it.
Reward you, bro.
Hold on, I found it.
Go ahead.
I gotta turn off my Bluetooth for this.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta turn off my Bluetooth so it can. And I set it back on. Hold on 1 second. All right, this is what he said, y'all.
And the security took so seriously that and his friends. And then we had the incident after the Indiana Pacers game in Memphis, as you well know. They got into it during the game. One of Ja's best, I think it's his best friend, got ejected and then banned from the arena. And yet after the game in the parking lot, as the Pacers walked to their bus out on the loading dock, several reported that they had red dots trained on them from a car in which Ja was sitting. I don't know if Ja was responsible for the red dots, but the Indiana security people said those are the products of guns that they're training, obviously, lasers on us. Okay, so we got one thing after another leading to this. And you want to talk about brazen, in light of all that had just gone on, wait a second, you choose to go on IG Live? It's not like it was just somebody's cell video, some hanger-on or some bystander who posted some video. No, you posted the video. And I guess the best start to all this is that he did delete his IG and Twitter accounts. Now, those could be reinstated at some point. So to your point, did I like the apology? Well, sure, I like the apology, but as we always talk about, Shannon, are you sure he wrote the apology? I don't know. It sounds great. I take full responsibility. I let everyone down, my family, Memphis, the organization. And then he said, I'm going to take some time away to get help. And I know his coach last night, when he addressed the media about it, talked about what a difficult process is going to be, that it's going to be an ongoing healing process. He does need some help, and this is a growth opportunity. So, Shannon, I ask you, and I don't know because they pressed the head coach last night about this, about what exactly help does he need, and for his actions, he apologized for his behavior. I was so shocked by the IG Live, how brazen it was. And I had several people say to me, well, time out. Are you sure you guys on TV aren't giving him a pass here? Like you're not that? they're asking me, are you sure he's not that? Like he that's just who he is, that he is about that life. And remember, he's thrown up the Crip sign several. I've seen him throw it up 2 or 3 times. I probably missed some other times. What does that mean? Does that mean he wants to associate with the Crips, or he got initiated by the Crips, or he just he has a dream of being a Crip? I don't know. I'm just throwing this out. That are we missing the boat here? That's just who he's been from the start, and we keep saying no. You're just associating with the wrong people when he's actually part of the wrong people. Is that it?
Skip? That you know what, Skip? You and the people that you talk to might be 100% correct, but that makes it even more egregious.
It does.
Because you got out of that. Have a quarter of $1 billion contract, and somehow you want to revert back. You want to go back and do that all over again after you made it out. Skip, normally when you make it out, Skip, if somebody, Skip, if you stuck in a hole, they help you out of the hole. You don't go put yourself back in the hole again. You're like, no, I don't want to be in that situation again. John, why would you want to be in that situation? You got now $250 million NBA contract, a signature shoe, Powerade, a sports drink commercial, faceable sports drink. And this is what you choose to do? And Skip, I see all the actions on the side. Anytime somebody do something, I get out there. Come on, bro. But Skip, let me ask you a question. Again, when have you known real, legit gangsters display that type of behavior?
No, I agree. I got you.
They walk in silence. They move in silence.
All right. Now to your point about the NBA. We have not heard from the NBA because they are still investigating. He obviously had his gun on an NBA trip, as you say, on the plane, and they're not going to love that. That could be grounds for a more definitive and lengthy suspension, even though now the Grizz are saying, well, it's indefinite. Okay, so what they did to say it's at least 2 games and maybe more, was that just a preemptive strike on their part, trying to sort of say we're self-punishing here so that you guys don't come in with a heavier hand than we are exercising right now. Okay, so that's a possibility.
They're probably trying to lessen the blow.
Yeah. All right. Here's my final point, and it's a positive one. This is why I'm going to hang in with Ja Morant. He did something last year that took my breath away because I didn't see it coming. In his 3rd year in the league a year ago, he won most improved player. Shannon, that's hard to do because you haven't been around all that long, and everybody saw him coming as a rookie. Oh, look, he can do that, he can do that, he can do that. And yet he could not shoot. He was a poor 3-point shooter. So a year ago, he improves his 3-point percentage from 30% all the way
What you think about that, Aleezy? Man, this man really just sat down national television was like, whoa, this man is a crip. I'm like, what? I mean, what's going on here? What's going on? See, the much is given and much is required. And y'all always want to say, old head like me, oh, you just a hater. Hey, too much is given, too much is required. You bought that on yourself. Now, now you got to get redemption. You got redemption. You got a family. You got kids. You got a little sister try to play basketball as well who look up to you. You're gonna have to sacrifice something. What is that sacrifice going to be? I don't know. I do not know.
I don't know what you're gonna do. Hold on, I'm trying to fix my mic like this. Hold on, y'all.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, but this just can't happen, and I'm so tired of always seeing they always make an example of us. Like young people don't get it. You got all this music industry. You got punk rock. You got all this other stuff. You got country music. You got all this stuff. You don't hear nothing about none of these white folks. You don't hear nothing about them. You don't hear nothing. Nothing. You don't hear about their secrets or anything like that. Nothing. But they always want to sit there and making us an example. And John, they're gonna try to make an example of you, man. But you gotta, man, you gotta stand 10 toes down, man, and come to a realization like, man, this is some bullcorn. Shout out to my boy C Hill and Showtime. Like my boy C Hill said, that's some bullcorn, man. What are you doing? You know how many dudes I know that could have been in your position? That's your age. I ain't even gonna go back to my generation. I know cats that was your age that could have been in the league if they sat there and listened. You made it out. You made it out. You ain't got nothing to prove in anybody. But then again, who to me to tell you what to do? I'm not telling you what to do. You know right from wrong. Obviously, your daddy was in your life, so your daddy taught you something. My daddy's no longer here, but I guarantee you one thing. Everything he taught me from being a man standpoint and all that, like my uncles and all that, is showing living proof. Too much is given, too much is required. The Lord give, the Lord take it away. You mess around and throw your whole life away. Then that lifestyle and anything like that. How you ever think about how your sister would feel? How she's going to school? How they being teased? How she gonna be teased about how about her brother and all this other stuff? How you think your dad look around when he walks around? My mom dad used to tell me all the time, hey, when you get grown, they can't look at me no more. Only thing they can look at is you. So you got to get yourself together, which I did. Your life ain't over, youngin. Your life is not over, man. You got to know how you. And I've been saying this, and I'm gonna say it again. This is what's wrong with the NBA. I think every NBA team need to have at least 3 or 4 veterans on their team to keep these young guys alert, afloat, all that. If Steven Adams had another guy, another veteran, 2 or 3 veterans, one vet on the team is not going to cut it. The average player on this year's NBA is 27 years or younger. Excuse me. So I don't understand it. I don't understand. I don't understand it. You basically gonna throw your life away. And you heard what Skip said. Oh, did he really write this? This is how they like to sit there and insult your character, man. Your publicist write it. Did you come out with an interview and that's what it seemed like they're gonna do? Look how they butt dance Kyrie. Not once, but they try to do it 3 or 4 times. Try to break the man down, all the way down. I mean, all the way down. They stripping your life naked in front of the whole world to see. Zebo need to talk to you, sir. Them players that really been played in Memphis know how the Memphis streets is. He'll tell you. Rudy Gay would have been a good person to talk to because he lived in that area. He not only that, played for Memphis, for the Grizzlies. I think Zebo be the best person for him to talk to. But then again, what I know, the NBA is missing. They missing them old school. That's one thing about the ladies' game. They always have veterans. Y'all want to talk about the women league, but the women league has veterans. They keep them young girls and young women how it is. The NBA is so missed in that. And another thing that's missing too in this NBA that can hold this man accountable is coaching. Coaching matters in this league. It does. That's another thing that's missing. Why do you think that's why you got Trae Young walking around here, get 2 coaches fired longer than you've been in the league almost. Now you got Quinn Snyder. Now it's gonna be your coach. Let's see how that's gonna work out for you, Trey. Because I remember he had a way better team in Utah. Too much is given, much required, man. It's accountability. You got to put that on your chest, man. You got to look at yourself in the mirror every day. Look at your kids that you created. What if you lose everything? What's your plan B? What's your plan C? What's your plan D? You got something to fall back on? Because you can't play ball forever. Them endorsements and all that other stuff. Sellers, man. I seen it broke down. They broke down Kobe Bryant. Took out all his things. And by then, Kobe won 3 at the time. Try to break that man down. He made the media talk about him again. They say he couldn't win without Shaq, but he won 2 more than Shaq. Went to the NBA Finals 3 years. He made them talk about him again. And this is another thing y'all don't understand. This is how you prosper in life, learning from your mistakes, being more than a conqueror. A lot of people just look at me, oh, he failed. He lost in the first round. He lost in this round. But what happened when he became the man? He learned from that and then became like Jordan, just like Kobe. And just many others. When it was their time for them to be the man, shoot, they used them same thing for redemption. Hey, they can't devour. Hey, they can't. Hey, this is one thing they like to do though too. They can't devour undervalued Kobe championships. I'm sorry. In that case, you can do the same thing with all these superstars. They don't do the same thing with the Detroit Pistons when they beat the Lakers in 88-89 when Magic was hurt and Byron Scott was hurt. They undervalue that. They still classified it as what? As a championship. I'm just saying, it's levels to this. Kobe made the media put some respect on his name. He did. They didn't have no choice for him to do it. He made them. And then the same way he made them, then they start hiring people on ESPN taking a dump on them. Players that been in the league that even have the accolades or have the success like him. Tearing the man down. It's just a fact. I don't care what the media said. I told you what the media is. The media just like the devil. They still kill and destroy everything.
Yeah. Kobe had his pops in his life, though. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going to sell out. Kobe said, I'm not selling out. You know what I'm saying? When you're a real one, bro, you don't let the media and all these different entities like kind of try to control everything and run this and run your whole world, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when you fight back on certain stuff, like when he called them idiots, they didn't like that. When he called them a bunch of idiots, bro, they was like, oh yeah, well, we see what we're dealing with. So, and that's what they're doing to Kyrie. They're doing the same thing to Russell Westbrook. Like they're doing all the same things to all these players, bro. When you can't control them, then you're the bad guy. Now, oh, you're this, you're a thug. Mm-hmm. You're a hog now. You know, you take the most shots ever. Oh, they start creating narratives, bro. So you give you a reason not to like these players. You know what I'm saying? So,
and another thing too, y'all these people that's on YouTube, y'all sitting there using it. This is why I don't like debate with nobody. Y'all use the same stuff as media people said. The stuff that I say or anybody that be on here that really put out content. We don't say the same stuff that the media be saying. Y'all say the same thing. Calling the man Westbrook. Really? You can't win with Westbrook. Dude, Westbrook was never a point guard. I've been saying this ever since I got on YouTube. These players in today's era, they're not point guards. They just happen to play shooting guard. They're combo guards. I've been saying that forever. Just because you know how to handle the ball and all that stuff don't make you a point guard. When you're a shoot first person, hey, that's not a point guard. You basically just a shoot guard. They tear you down. Look how they're tearing up Russ. They're doing it all to these black athletes. You don't see them doing it on them white athletes like that. Let's just keep it real here. They do not do it to these white athletes. They do not. When y'all gonna wake up? It's not even white athletes. Look at hockey. You don't hear nobody talking shit about them hockey players. You don't see them talking stuff about them tennis players. Man, I don't give a care what Skip Bayless say. Lil Wayne, man, don't get me started. I got nothing against Lil Wayne, but he's suspect too. The stuff that he said. You know, I can remember stuff that he said. There's never going to be no pressure on white players, man. It's just not. They get praised. They get praised. Then you got Rufio. He's sitting there sitting there talking stuff. I'm like, dude, you ain't even won a championship yet. You ain't even you've been to the finals and you choked it up because you want to be selfish. Now y'all got to see what it is, but then again, when y'all get older, y'all gonna wish that y'all listen to somebody like me who try to tell y'all the truth, try to tell you what's real, man. I just hope Ja can really get in a better situation with his mind and his thought process, man. Because at the end of the day, these folks ain't playing. They don't play with black folks, bro. That's facts. 3000. He was never a point guard. He always played the shooting guard and always attacked. That he played like a shooting guard. Attack. He played like a shooting guard with the basketball. Steph, he can lead. He can actually play point guard, but he's more of a scorer first. Let's just keep it real. All these dudes, Damian Lillard, score first. Luka Doncic, who they want to yell at me all the time. I'm talking about he's a point guard. Man, he's a shooting guard or a small forward. That's another great example. Thank you, Matt Moses, man. See, people that understand, man. People that been rocking with Ticket, man. They come rock with me. They come rock with my boy LB. They rock with James B. All family, man. I know one thing for sure. Everybody that's down with on Lions Den basketball community, everybody don't feel it. Everybody don't fuck with everybody either. I know a few of them don't fuck with me. Hey, he got to look himself in the mirror, man. Like Michael Jackson say, man, you got to look in the man, and he got to look himself in the mirror, man. You know how they like to tear down black athletes anyway. Black people anyway. I don't care if you're a black male or you're a black woman. Of course, you already know Giannis ain't getting no love, but they want to point out when he loses to Philadelphia. You see how the media gets down? I be seeing all this stuff, man. I've been knowing about how the media gets down. I already know you is, man. 3000. You know how we gets down, bro. But everybody know too. I know the people that mess with me on Lions Den basketball community. I know some that don't. Everybody's not gonna like me. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I ain't gonna say they're gonna lie to nobody to make somebody like me or anything like that either. I'm gonna say my truth. You don't like it, oh well. I don't care how old you are. And just because you older or younger, you know, and you want to say this and this and this and this and that, your character stands out, period. And look how they all, I'm not even mentioning his name today, bro. I'm not even mentioning his name, man. We already know what it's hitting for, man. I don't even care about all that, man. But I know one thing about what Matt Barnes say, making that dude get a trophy in LA since when? Kobe got 5 of them things. Kobe should get one. I got one. How about George Mikan? George Mikan should have got one. They just retired George Mikan number this year. That man should deserve, because he was the first one to win the championship for the Minneapolis Lakers. Go through your history. They both won 5 championships. Yeah, I'm talking about the statue. They try to say LeBron deserves. No, he does not. No, he does not. And I ain't got nothing against LeBron, but let's just keep it real, man. He don't deserve no statue. Not in no Laker uniform. Come on. I know people about Kobe spent his whole entire career, blood, sweat, and tears. And left it all on the line. Left it all on the line. Left it all on the line. And he's going to get a statue for Kobe Bean Bryant. Oh, man, people in L.A. would have... Did y'all hear what Keith Call said? How Kobe carried himself out there in those streets? People love Kobe. I'm telling y'all be thinking everything we be saying about Kobe is man, that man, just like, man, nobody knew. Nobody knew not to fuck with Kobe. Never try to rob Kobe. Never do any of that crazy stuff. I know. I seen it. I was there for them 2 years when they won the two of the 3 chips that they won together with Shaq and Robert Horry, and it was Glenn Rice at first. You know what I'm saying? Derek Fisher, Rick Fox. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like I just remember all that. I just remember being out there at that time. And Kobe was still getting dumped on by Max Kellerman and what's that dude, Marcus Riley. He don't deserve no damn statue, man. I keep telling y'all, the book gonna come out about his behind too. And when that book come out about him, when you get all these allegations about this, his fans are still not gonna believe it. Oh, he said biblical plays will happen to L. Man, boy, don't say that. People just don't understand, man. This is way deeper, man. I'm a very deep person. I don't play no games. I don't play nothing. That's why I chill to myself, stay to myself. Because people ain't on my level. Because the same people that told me I was crazy when I was younger. They still don't even mess with me right now. But guess what? That's not my fault. That's your fault. Because I know something that you don't know. I stand for something. And when you stand for something, people don't like that. But when you go against, you with today's society, and you agree with everything in today's society, oh, they love that. People donate money like I'm like when the old folks told me back in the day, I don't want no dirty money. Don't be coming and bringing my, don't be putting no money in my hands. It's just dirty. Man, it's just sad for Ja Morant, and this is like, I don't know if this is a wake up. This has got to be a wake up call for the youngin, because, dude, this is what, his 4th year this year. I remember when he came in the league, and they were trying to, and Zion missed majority of the season, and they were still trying to say that, oh, he ain't won Rookie of the Year. Oh, Zion has a chance. Really? Zion didn't play the games like Ja Morant did. Even though Ja Morant missed some games, he still played more games in his career than Zion. And they still was trying to take Rookie of the Year away from him. This man was just most improved player last year in his 3rd season. Come on, man. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all got to read between these lines, man. What I always tell y'all about the media people, they tell on themselves all the time. Hey, man. Hey, let me tell you something, Clutch Client. The Lakers was success before LeBron. Clutch Client. I know you're young, but until hey, he a youngin. Hey, he a youngin. 3000. He a youngin. He a youngin. He come fucks with me. Hey, but you can't be saying no dumb stuff like that. You got OGs in there, my big bro. You got GG up in here. We don't like the disrespect, man. The Lakers was just fine without LeBron. Look at all them players that they traded. Like I said they was going to do. But then I became the biggest hater. I'm not a big Laker fan no more. I'm a fake Laker fan. But I told y'all what's going to happen this year. Come on, man. But let's get back to Ja, man. But Ja, man, you need to wake up, man. You need to wake up, bro. Like, really wake up. Yeah, Clutch, man. You can't say stupid stuff like that, bro. We got people in here really would check you about that, man. I know you young, man, and everything, but this the first time 3000 was in here. I'm telling you, man, my Wrench Gang family, we don't play about that disrespect, man. We don't play about that disrespect, man. And that's for real, man. We do not play about the disrespect, and that's on everything, bro. The LeBron is not bigger than the Laker brand. And that's a fact. He is not bigger than the Laker brand. I never seen so many press for a team that's been the bottom of the NBA for all season, only because this man been on there. Ever since he got on there, they ain't never gave Kobe Bryant this much love. You gotta learn some things, bro. Y'all gotta learn some things. Basketball did just not start with LeBron James. When I remember I seen LeBron James on that throne, I said, look at this right here. This is most of the blasphemous thing I ever seen in my life. Salute to my boy Alex, man. It's good, man. Salute to my boy Alex, man. I'm just sitting here watching these college tournaments, man. You know, the good ones come on tomorrow, man. So then I'm off Wednesdays and Thursdays, so I'm definitely going to be on the cooking spree, man. Chopping up with y'all, man. I miss chopping up with y'all, man, but hey, I like to go out there and get it, man. Doesn't work, don't eat, and nobody don't take care of me. Not my mother, not my father. My father's not here. My sisters, my brother, aunties, uncles, nobody. It's like them old folks used to sing this song. Nobody knows but me. Nobody know but me. I mean that. I tell people this all the time. They're like, YouTube's a competition. YouTube ain't no competition. I be seeing people got 95.7K subscribers and all this other stuff. When I look at that content, don't even have 50 videos up. Salute, Ron Time. And I already sent you the link already, Ron Time. So you want to come on in, I'll drop it again in the chat. Shout out to my big bro. And this is the thing. I don't despise LeBron James either. I know y'all fans, y'all always want to come in my email. You hate LeBron. No, I don't hate LeBron. Look, LeBron is a top 10 talent. Nobody can deny that. But I don't like that extra stuff like he did. If they put a statue up before Kobe Bean Bryant, then you know it's real. Like Casey and JoJo, tell me it's real. Yeah, that's the game I want to watch. St. Mary's and BYU. St. Mary's got the 1 seed. Okay. I see you, Ron Time. I got you, Brody. Ready? I'm about to put you in. What's good with it?
What's
hey,
good,
man,
bro?
Hey, that was a dope interview, man. Shout out to Ticket once again, bro.
Shout out to Ticket.
Man, that was a dope, man. I was listening to that workout there, man. He shot so many jewels in that thing, bro.
Man, shout out to Boss Claus, man. That man dropped mad jewels today, man. Gave me some more perspective from somebody from inside the NBA. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's somebody who played against Shaq and who, you know what I mean? So like, man, just for him taking the time out to kick it with us, brothers, man. I appreciate you, Claus, man. Much prosperity, man. And I hope you keep grinding, keep shining, babe, because I definitely appreciated what you did today, man. That was a hell of a conversation. And you gave me a different way to look at some things that I had some questions to, man. So shout out to Claus, man. Shout out to Ticket, man, for getting that brother on there, man.
Hey,
man, Chris Copeland, man. It's Chris Copeland too, bro. Cope dope. Cope
I
dope,
never got
man.
a chance to top it up with Copeland though, but you know me.
Me neither.
There early.
Me neither, but I listened to him.
Yeah, I fucks with Copeland though, man. I remember watching him in college, man, because he went to Colorado.
That's a fact.
You know, so he went against my Jayhawks that year. The Jayhawks won in 08. So I was gonna ask him some questions, but it'll come down to it one day. I just don't stay up. I don't stay up late, dog. I'm an old man, man. I gotta get up in the morning, go get it in the morning.
I do. For me, from working them overnights, bro, my body just trained for them late nights. You feel me? So it's crazy, but like, yo, shout out the Ticket, man, because that was cool, man. That was beyond dope. You feel me? That's beyond dope, man.
Like, I saw he was talking to him. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he sent me the link.
He sent me the link too. Yeah, he sent me the link too.
Yeah, he like, yo, I asked him, was we on? He like, yeah, what you cooking on? I gave him a topic, but he had never sent the link. But I noticed he had started a premiere with him around the time I used to go on. So I said, okay, bro, in the interview with an NBA cat, I said, let me catch some of this. You feel me? So I caught a little bit of it, and I like, oh shit, this Claus. You feel me? This Keith Claus. I'm like, oh shit. So you know what I mean? I had to run and do a couple things, and when I look back at my phone, he sent me the link for that interview, and I'm like, oh shit, this good. I was about 30 minutes late, bro. When I seen the link, I said,
I watched the whole thing. I listened to the whole thing, and I waited till I got off work. So I was like, then I messaged Ticket and everything, man, and I was like, send me the link. He gave it to me like right quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I shout out to Ticket, man. Y'all don't understand what Ticket is, man. This is Ticket's dream, bro. Anybody that support, and this is another reason why I support Ticket too. I don't know how I got a wrench and all that. I don't even know how I did. But like Ticket say, you got to go through some wars. And I've been through some wars with some dudes, some straight wars. Yo, bro, you know how we get down, but we was going through some wars.
That's crazy.
Our wars was back then, it was all about respect. You always got that one or two dudes that be on there, want to get their name out there and all of that stuff. Then you'll never hear from again. But I don't even know. Then one day, one dude was like, messaged me, was like, hey, T Price, man, how you got a wrench? I'm like, what's a wrench? I thought about the church song, Save a Wrench Like Me. That's what I was thinking about.
Swear to God, bro. I had a wrench on a pro basketball channel and his Ticket TV channel.
Me and too. I didn't know how I did it.
Man, listen, one of the moderators must have took it away. You feel me? Because I was noticing, I said, damn, my wrench gone. But, I ain't tripping. I'm still on the bro channel. I'm still subscribed. You know what I mean? I'm still hitting the like. And I'm just like, damn, like it never crossed my mind to ask where my wrench went, but Ticket was explaining, he like, man, some of the moderators be overstepping their bounds and they be blocking people and taking people wrenches that I don't want them took in. But I never, I ain't making no big, but fuck a wrench. I got a whole show on this joint. You feel me? So it's like, I ain't tripping about no wrench, bro. You feel me? Like that ain't what I'm tripping about. Like I ain't tripping about that. But I know bro gave me one. You feel me? He gave me one on both of his channels. Somebody took him away. But I said, shit, how I'm going to be mad? Bro got, he gave me my own show.
A3 stacks. I'm going to get the A3 stacks. I know how to hit up Ticket, bro. I got his hitter. I'm going to make sure you unblock because that's some bullshit, bro. But 3 Stacks been fuck with that nigga too the hard way too, and that nigga still blocked from over there. I'm gonna
and you know what? That. You know what? It might have been 3000 Degrees who he was talking about, who he was explaining to when he was saying that it don't be him. It was the moderators because it was me, it was somebody else complaining about it, And I
His
said,
3
damn,
stats. Yep.
I said, damn, Ticket. I said, my rent's gone too. And he was like, bro, it don't be me. He like, sometimes my moderators be tripping. He like, he said I would have to go all the way back through the list. You feel me? He like, so I never did it. But I mean, I ain't tripping about no wrench. I mean, half the time, like, if I'm watching his channel on YouTube, and I'm like sitting here on my phone and I'm watching it on TV, whatever. If I send a message through my phone, I won't even see it come up. You feel me?
Let me ask you a question. I gotta ask you this. Shout out to Slime. Shaq said they should make a statue of LeBron, him being a great player of the game. I agree. I understand they're making him a statue, but it should not be in LA. That's Kobe country.
It won't be in LA. I can see him getting one for Cleveland.
I see him getting one for Cleveland, no doubt, because what he did for Cleveland, I'm not knocking that. But when Matt Barnes sat there and said that they need to put him one up in LA, like, dude, Matt Barnes. There's two players y'all forget. George Mikan, he don't have a statue. He won 5 of them things.
And he started the Lakers. He started the Lakers.
Right. So
you know, Kobe's is assumed come. You feel me? That's just automatic. You know, Kobe gonna get his statue. You feel me? It's just a matter of when, and you know what I mean, where. Trust me. You know what I mean? Like, Magic got one, Shaq got one, Jerry got one. Trust me, Kobe gonna have his. They might make his out of solid gold the way Jeannie Buss love him. You feel me?
Hey, Slime, let me put you on some game. Like, for instance, I'm gonna make my boy. I think what I got. Hold on. Let me got 3 stats. I got 3 stacks as a manager moderator. When you're a manager moderator, you can take away people wrenches away. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Tiki don't be doing all that stuff.
Yeah,
bro.
I think it was somebody else 3 stacks that took our. Because remember, somebody took my wrenches.
Bro.
Somebody took my wrenches too, bro. And look at it, I got a whole show, so you know, Ticket fuck with me. You know what I mean?
And I understand where 3 stacks was coming from, because 3,000, man, he been a big supporter of Ticket.
That's
man.
a fact.
Like
That's a fact.
Man.
That's
people
a fact.
really support you the long way, and then you can't. I understand Ticket be busy and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got a way to contact him too. 3 stacks. I'm gonna say something about it too, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him a message, man.
You think about that. You blocked,
that's my big bro, man.
You blocked and ain't got no wrench, and you still go through and listen to the channel. You feel me?
Right.
You think about that. So that's real nigga shit right there. You feel me? So like, I definitely mentioned to him, but like as he said before, he said it wasn't him, because I asked about it with me. Like, damn, bro. I said, I can't even see my comments no more when I be commenting. And he was like, man, you know, I'll never take the wrench from you, bro. He's like, I don't know what the moderators be overstepping their bounds sometimes. And he like,
hey, so you remember back in the days how it used to be when you used to talk about LeBron James, or them niggas that love, like Myron, shout out to Myron. Myron used to sit there, used to block a whole bunch of dudes. Like, dude, they just sitting there explaining themselves, bro. He's like, man, fuck that, man. They hating the king, man.
Right, yeah.
Get some goat milk. Go, man. Like Myron, shout out to Myron, man. Myron's still a funny ass dude, though, man.
Yeah.
Myron was funny as hell. When he told Anna that day, go make me some goat pancakes and all this other shit, nigga, I died laughing.
Then Anna said that somebody had said something to her. They ran Anna off the channel.
Right. Oh yeah, she tried to. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna miss this person name, because this person don't come fuck with me, and he's down with the Lions Den basketball community. You know already. We talk behind the scenes about that. But but you know, like I tell people, just because everybody's down with Lions Den basketball, look, I don't have a beef with nobody. But one thing I don't like about a person, if I call you out on something, best believe I got receipts. And don't lie to me, say that you don't say anything. I don't like when people do that, male or female. I don't like it when you do that. When I say you did something, you did it. Don't sit there and say, don't act like and say you didn't say anything. I don't like people like that.
All my boys, man, when I first started, Ghost Town, Showtime, Mookie, Herm, you feel me? UT Price, Big Ant, the Wilts, Big Wilts. Then we had Will. You feel me? Like, I wonder what happened to Will, man. Like, I ain't heard Will on the stream in a minute. I just want to know if the bro was all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Will come to it. will come through every once in a while. I've seen
Spiffy,
him on the
CJ, you feel me? Just dudes like
hey, Spiffy was not even Spiffy. Spiffy, I almost not shout out to Spiff though. I ain't got nothing against Spiff.
nah, that's
Let me
just
just say,
everybody who was rocking when I first
Right.
found the channel. You feel me?
yeah, it was Spiffy, it was
Elder,
CJ
Elder.
first.
Elder. You feel me? So like it was mad. Ghost Town. We used to call him Ho Town. You feel me? My man, Ghost Town. You feel me?
He said, "Put that G on my name, Ticket."
Yeah, put that G on my name, Ticket. That's a fact. Shout out to brother Ghost Town. You feel me?
Hey, I'm just remembering the man. Y'all just don't understand. That pandemic brought some of our brothers together, and they brought us brothers to start branching out, doing their own thing. Like Ticket was telling me a long time ago. He was like, T Price, man, go ahead and start your channel. I'm like, Ticket, I ain't got the time, bro. I work too much.
I don't
got
be
the
biased. I call a spade a spade. I don't care if it's my brother. If he wrong, he wrong. You feel
Right.
me? So I'm always try to keep it a buck within my eyesight. You feel me? Because we could be looking at the same picture, bro, and see two different things. You get what I'm saying?
Ooh, he hit that.
So I definitely try to be
Trap
unbiased.
music gonna be low. It's over. He gonna make the 3. Oh, he made it. I love tournament.
Slime, what you said, Slime? Spiffy got a debt out here in these streets? Man, Spiffy ain't got no debt out here. You lying, Slime.
Yeah, he does.
Not my man Spiff. Spiff got a debt out here. Not as much shit as Spiffy used to talk from Baltimore. Not my man from B. More careful. Not Spiff.
Spiff is still my boy. I still got his hitter in my phone too, man.
Yeah,
But I don't get into all that. I don't get into all that.
If he owes somebody shit, pay him or don't dunk him. At least tell him, man, I ain't got it to pay you. You feel me?
They winning the game right now, Vaughn. I'm watching the SoCon championship game. They winning 64-56.
Oh, Slime said on my mama he do. No, I believe you, Slime. I believe you. I believe you, bro.
Somebody say on my mama. I
already know. On my mama,
know.
It's a nigga. Watch out. You better keep your head on the swivel when a nigga say on my mama.
Hey, this is one thing I never did. An OG check my boy, check one of his kids right there. On my daddy. His daddy came in the room and said, "What you say?" You don't say nothing about on your daddy. He smacked the shit out of him. He was like, "Dude, you don't say no shit like that, bro. You're a grown ass man. Take it on your chest. Say it on me. Put it on yourself. Don't put that stuff on me." That's the real stuff I ever heard.
GG chilling. You said he got debts. That's cold. Spiff, pay your debts, man. If you're listening, man, pay your debt. At least pay something on your debts, Spiff. God damn.
Yeah. Hey, Ron Time. It's just like if you know how much I'd be $1 million man right now on YouTube. Cause you remember when I came on there and said about how the LA was gonna look? Everybody still say I was capping. I'm not a real Laker fan. You see what I got on this picture? That's the Elgin Baylor, all blue everything. And no, I ain't no Crip. I'm just saying, I didn't gang bang. My homies told me, T Price, this ain't your life right here. You don't need to gang bang, but most of my friends was gang bangers. But guess what? We hung out, but when it was time to do gang banging things, guess what? I wasn't around. I wasn't around them. All right, man, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was back in my day.
I think people get it twisted though with that, with that gang banging stuff. Like everybody got their little friends and sets that they hung up around. You feel me? But like when you talk about places like Chicago, shout out to Chi-Town, and Los Angeles, shout out to Compton, the whole South Central. You feel me? Like that's a different way of life. Like that's a different way of life, bro. Like you know what I mean? I listen.
Key Cost broke it down.
Listen, I ain't gonna front. Listen, I ain't gonna front, bro. Ain't nothing sweet about me, my dude. Like ain't nothing sweet about me. I've been out here. But that shit they do, I guess you got to grow up in that shit to be able to understand that shit. Because I'm just sitting there like, man, I have no understanding what the fuck you niggas be doing, bro. Like, y'all be tripping for real. And I'm talking about they be catching bodies, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They be catching bodies. And I'm like, whoa, like
when I was in LA, going to culinary school and shit. And my boy took me to South Central and he was like, "Hey, we about to go to South Central." I was like, first of all, we going to South Central? He's like, yeah. I was like, what can I wear and cannot wear? He said, "What you mean?" It's like, dude, you gotta know these things. What hats can I wear? I was like, fuck it. You know what I did? You know what I did? Raw Tunnel, everything. I had all Laker everything. I was like, I already love the Lakers anyway. I ain't never had a problem with anybody.
If you go to Los Angeles, I don't know if you can go wrong with Laker apparel or maybe Los Angeles Dodger apparel. You feel me? I think that might be just universal in LA.
Yeah, that's the safest thing you could rock. Salute to you, Price. It's your boy.
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
Just tapping in with y'all. Just want to show my love and respect to the OG.
Hey, not only that LA Dodger hat would get you fucked up though too. No lie, bro. You got
listen. Just give me the neutral color, bro. Because
I'm that's what I'm doing.
Give me the neutral color. Cause who knows? We might be in the blood. Because I'm the type of dude like, man, pull up to the store. Let me grab some Dutchess, man. You feel me? Let me grab.
Hey, look, let me tell you though, man. Look, because I'm from Long Beach. You feel me? From East Side Long Beach. Like all this cripping and all this shit y'all talking about. I grew up in this shit. My family from 20s and insane crip, and they from Ghost Town Blood. Like I didn't really. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say too much, but like.
Right, I got you. You say no more.
It's rare to see any color hat acceptable. Like you might be able to get away with an LA Blue Dodger hat, but that's depending on where you at. Because niggas will still press you. They'll still ask you where you from. Like what you doing with all that on? Like it's still a thing. Like to this day.
Could I go through there like Jesus with all white on and be good?
Oh yeah, you definitely can. You all white. You an angel. You feel me?
I'm an angel. Listen, man, I'll be quick to tell them. Listen, bro, I don't know nothing about what you talking about, my dude.
Don't wear no Chicago Red Sox hat. Don't wear no Boston Red Sox hat. None of that
no
shit.
hat safe. None.
No hat safe. None.
Fuck, I'm gonna go in there fucking with them folks for.
Not even a Kansas Jayhawk hat.
No hat. It don't matter. Anything you could think of is used for gang shit, bro. It's like, look, I'm gonna tell you a quick little story, right? I was in Crenshaw in LA, you feel me, with my best friend. He a white boy. This is the first time I got to see Nipsey Hussle. I see him at his store, you feel me, in the front of the parking lot. I'm like, okay, you feel me? These niggas, they from neighborhood, they from Rolling, right? And that's a whole nother topic because I'm from Long Beach, like you feel me? It's only a couple of Rolling gangs out here.
Long Beach, right?
Exactly, right. So like, as I'm approaching them, I'm on some like, you know what? I ain't gonna say I'm from here. I'm gonna say nothing. I'm gonna say I'm a fan. I swear to God, as soon as I crossed the street, 15 young niggas came up to me. Where you from, cuz? 60 neighborhood. Who was you? I'm like, look, I'm just a fan. I'm just trying to say what's up to Nip. That's all, bro. I just want to speak to Nip, bro. They was like, nah, nigga, who is you? Nigga, you got that hat on. I had on the Chiefs hat. You feel me? A Chiefs hat, bro.
Bro, I'd have took that shit off and started stomping it so quick. Like, yo, bro, this means absolutely nothing to me. You feel me? Like, I'm just trying to holler at the man. I got a chance to meet the man. You feel me? And that's the man right there. I respect what y'all talk about, though, because that's big homie.
Bro, I'm telling you, I didn't look. Long story short, I didn't take my hat off by the grace of God. They wasn't really pressing like that. They just as soon as I told them I was a fan, they was like, cool. You feel me? Because it was like 15 of them, so they feel safe. They know they strapped up. They blicky. They all them right there. I'm like, okay, cool. Look, I just want to say what's up to Nip. He like, all right, you good? Nip see me. And I'm like, oh, like Nip, man, you the dude Tupac. You mean the world to a nigga. And he like, oh yeah, I appreciate the love. This and that and the third. And I'm like, yo, because I rap. I'm like, yo, Nip, let me rap for you, Nip. And he was like, come back with a mixtape. Long story short, bro, he ended up dying, and I never got to see that opportunity. You feel me? And that was the one thing that stuck with me. You feel me? But I only told the story to tell y'all how difficult it was to get to Nip, and like that wearing any hat, any color, anything, it don't matter. You gonna get pressed.
Hey, yo, and listen.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all a story after Ron John. Go ahead, Ron John.
Let me tell you something, YG. You feel me now? And just that little bit of flash time you got meeting Nip, that nigga taught you a lesson. You feel me? Have your music with you and stay ready.
A life lesson.
That's a lot. Stay ready. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Get ready. Come on, man.
Now just imagine if you'd have been able to have your music on you right then. They're like, oh, you know what? Give me an email. I'm about to send it to you right now. You feel me? Like just imagine. You know what I mean?
Every day I think about that, man. It's something that scarred me for life, but it's like, this is a story that I can now share with other people and that they can hear it and understand. Like, bro, whenever you get that opportunity, make sure you seize it. And now I'm like to just to say, like, make a long story short, now I'm like, I sold my first piece of music on the 4th as an NFT. I made $800 for I
Hey,
ain't
you
never
make
made no
music.
money
I
before.
knew you. I knew it. I knew it. This is one thing about me. I know people.
Congratulations,
I
bro.
read people very
Thank you,
well,
thank
even
you.
from talking to you. 'Cause let me tell you a story, S Dizzle. The dude that presented this track right here, he's one of my childhood friends. We've known each other since we was little kids. You can look him up on Spotify, all this stuff. He got his own little thing. He know all big time rappers in the game. Shout out to my boy J Dubs, man. Hey, he'll tell you this same story. I went to his studio in Junction City, Kansas. Right there on 6th Street, right next to Pizza Hut. That's what Pizza Hut had. You know about Junktown, Kansas. Back in the 90s, they had Pizza Hut Express. And my boy's studio was right next to that. Guess who I saw around time came through when I walked through his studio?
Who that?
I see 3 dudes in there. Do or Die.
Wow.
I seen Do or Die in there. And then I looked at them like they was nothing. I was just saying, what's up? I was like, man, what? I was like, where Jay? I was like, where JJ at, man? I was like, where Jay? He's like, he in there. He was like, oh, he called me by my nickname. You know what I'm saying? Well, what's up, man? He was like, man, I was just dapping him up and everything like that. And then he was like, you gonna blaze something? Like, I looked at him, I was like, bro, really? Let's smoke. Like, let's do it. And then I was just chilling. And then Do or Die was like, Hey, we gonna do a concert on Fort Riley tomorrow. I'm like, you gonna come? I looked at him straight up. I was like, man, I ain't gonna be able to come to y'all concert, bro. He does like, why not? I was like, man, I still stay with my folks. My dad's a preacher, and I can't do that. But no one did sat there and told my boy this when I left. He said that dude treated us like we wasn't a celebrity or anything. You know what my boy said? He said, my boy T Price is just a good dude. He's humble. He don't care who you are, where you come from. You could be a celebrity. I lived in Atlanta with my older sister. I used to see stars every freaking day. I wasn't like a normal fan. Oh my God, be crying. You remember how the videos used to be back in the day around time when them girls be crying over Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I'm the same way, but I ain't gonna front. When it come down to certain people, like I would have took my chances with Nip too. He a nigga I would have loved to say I met. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
certain niggas,
Facts,
like
facts.
you feel me? Nip would have been one of them niggas I could love to say, yo, I actually met Scrap. You feel me? Like he one of those type dudes. He one of them Tupac, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I seen Chris Tucker.
it's meaning
Chris
behind his
Tucker.
movement. You feel me? It's
seen
meaning behind his movement. Shout out to Nip, man.
I met the Yin
All right,
Yang
Big Nip,
twins.
man.
I met the Young Bloods, Andre, Big Boy. I know Big Boy, little brother.
Oh, you met 3 Stacks? That's somebody. That's definitely on my bucket.
Man, you go to
listen,
Atlanta, man. You see them. One thing about Atlanta, people don't understand. You go to Atlanta, you see Luda. They come to the hood. They come anywhere. Monica. They'll come anywhere, and you be like,
listen,
what?
I ain't gonna front, bro. I met them at Brockport College. You feel me? My aunt gave me tickets because she was teaching out there at Brockport. She gave me some VIP tickets for the Outkast concert. They was coming to the college. I kid you not, I got a chance to meet these niggas, yo. I swear to God, bro. Slick Calhoun and them Dungeon Family dudes, they some of the realest dudes I ever met in my life. That like I'm on the bus with these dudes, like chopping it up with these dudes. And I never forget when this dude Andre 3000 had on some blue fur pants, a fatigue coat, an army fatigue coat with a blonde.
Erykah Badu messed him up.
A blonde shortcut, wig, and like some some Christian Dior frames. And I'm just sitting here looking like,
why is this dude dressing that?
Because when listen, when my man from Denver put me on the Outkast, like back in the early '90s when he moved to New York, and he had me listening to that Southern Playalistic. Like that wasn't always 3 Stacks persona. 3 Stacks was on that tip shit. You feel me? Like he wasn't on that. I don't know what it was, but I remember I said, man, this dude cool as a bitch, humble as a bitch, bro. Like
very humble.
Humble as a bitch, and I'm just sitting there like, yo, he the one. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm glad I got a chance to meet. I can honestly say, yo, I met 3 Stacks, and and Big Boy and Slick Calhoun and them dudes. You feel me?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, 3 Stacks is
Hey.
somebody I look up to immensely. He is like, man, the way his pen work, the way his mind work. Like I would love to be able to have a song of a caliber that man produced one of these
Hey,
days.
as you does
Especially-
music,
yo,
you does
especially-
music. My oldest nephew does music too.
Especially as a young aspiring
Yeah.
rapper, yo, 3 Stacks is not a bad guy to like, you know what I mean? To study or even just see how like his principles, just to see how like find out more about him, because
Facts.
when they come to pen, man, listen here, man.
Hey, salute. I don't know who this in the panel. This your first time? Like
When
saying
it come
in the church.
to 3 Stacks, like it's hard because like, you know,
Salute,
Turn.
bro.
my favorite rapper of all time is Nas. You feel me?
Oh,
Course.
Nah,
yeah.
Like you know, you got to give Big his like the way he could tell a story. Like Jay was just crazy. Lil Wayne is crazy. M is crazy, right?
Oh,
but
Eminem,
you know who I put right in the boat right with them? 3 Stacks.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
you know,
Yes,
Three
my
Stacks.
favorite rappers right here behind the screen. I love Currency, Jet Life. That's all I listen to. I listen to Nas.
Oh yeah, Currency's
listen-
another one.
Yeah, Currency
I li-
fire.
I listen to all them New York dudes, man. I don't care who they are. I even listen to Joe Budden, old sister, come and take a walk with me. Man, that was one of the realest stuff I heard, bro.
It ain't just New York though, because like it's
Yeah,
some dudes
Jersey,
out.
Philly,
It's
all
some.
that.
Listen, it's some dudes out on the West Coast
No,
that pen
yeah.
game is impeccable. Like you got like dudes like Game, he can rap, bro.
Oh, game is fit, right?
Like Game can rap. You get like Ice Cube pen is crazy.
Ice
You feel
Cube's
me?
crazy.
Like I'm about
yeah.
to tell you, like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Kendrick go hard
Yeah,
too.
Kendrick is a whole nother story. That's somebody who I've also modeled a lot of
Kendrick is a
my.
beast,
I learned a
son of
lot
my-
after
And
him.
yo, and you know what? And you know what? And him and J. Cole, is two of the young dudes I wouldn't mind meeting. You feel me?
Facts,
J.
facts,
Cole,
bro.
J. Cole look like
Yeah,
Tobias Harris. Yeah, what's up, Aki?
Like nah, because you know what them dudes make? They make
Course.
music with meaningful purpose. You feel me?
Facts. They make
Who
music
this
that's
is?
gonna stand
Hold
the
on,
test
hold
of
on. I'm
time.
trying to see who this is. Who this is?
This court.
Corey who? I know Corey
Court
Turner.
Turner.
Man,
Yeah.
what's up, Corey? Hey, this is the basketball. Hey, Ron, so you know how we is about the basketball encyclopedia? This is the football encyclopedia, nigga.
Well,
right here.
well, he could talk my talk, cause that's my sport. That's what I coach, Steve Price.
I
so,
already
like-
know. So y'all two have a great conversation. Man,
That's
what's
a
up,
fact.
my G? It's been a long time, Corey.
Yeah.
Man, what's good, man? You been good, bro?
Man, I'm back in the fucking hospital, man.
Oh man, sorry to hear that,
prayers,
bro.
And man, prayers
Prayers
up
to
to
you.
you, bro. Hey, shout out to my
Right.
boy Corey Turner, man, because he from Virginia too, just like Ticket. He from
It-
the VA.
I hope it ain't nothing life threatening. This is see, you're not trying to be in your business, bro. Like, hope everything all right, bro.
Hot problems and shit, man.
Oh man, let's pray on that, man, and let's get that taken care of, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Man, I'm praying up for you, bro. You already know. You already
And I don't even know you, brother. You feel me? But that ain't what we're trying to go through right now.
And shout out to my
Yeah.
boy, my little bro, my big bro, man. I know he's older than me now. I know we around the same age though, but hey, man, I'm gonna be praying for you hard, man. Don't worry, I got you, bro. Don't even worry, man. But what's been going on with it, man? Hey, I know you been watching the CFL,
The XFL.
No.
the XFL, whatever.
Nah, I ain't been one.
Oh, well, I
You know
see
Josh Gordon. You know
Josh
Josh
Gordon.
Gordon in the XFL. You know Josh Gordon in the XFL.
Yeah, and Paxton Lynch.
I figured they was gonna clean that up when The Rock brought it though. Like I said, he was gonna bring some type of what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out, America.
Some sort of structure, professionalism.
Professionalism, credibility. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Credibility. You feel me? Because before people just like, these dudes, but like he trying to restore some credibility, make it look like basically this is a pretty good football league. You feel me? So I respect that. Like it ain't just a wild gimmick like when Vince McMahon had it. You feel me?
Hey, 3 Stats told
Yeah.
me to tell you what's up, Corey Turner.
What
Stats said, what's up?
Stats?
Man, 3
What
Stats
up?
an OG out here on these streets, man. Just like my big bro, Underrated Darkness, man. Shout out to my big bro, Underrated, man. The best kept secret on YouTube, my boy, Underrated. he be spitting out a lot of jewels, a lot of gems, and always.
Wait. Hold up. Time out. Hey, yo, VZ the Great, what city you at? You said Nas coming to your city with Wu-Tang in September. What city you in, bro?
Damn, I didn't know he was touring. That's crazy.
I'll be there too. VZ, drop your city, bro.
Hey, T Price, man, hook me up with your nephew, man. If he doing music, I want to try to, collab and work with many artists as I can, man.
Hey, not only that, see, my nephew, I'm trying to get him in the right direction in it because, this is something I got to talk to you behind the scenes. Hey, drop your number in the comment in the private chat and we talk behind the scenes. But I ain't gonna put it out here in the atmosphere. But he got some history on his side. On the music industry side, like he really does, but at the same time, I'm telling him, don't sell your soul out. I try to tell him, look at how Currency did his life.
Currency, Nipsey,
and Underground.
It's
underground is where it's at, man. It's
Facts,
like for real. I just try to tell him. He listening though.
Look, T Price, man. I promise you, I've never made $1 off my raps before, and I made 800 plus. I'm still getting paid right now. Money is still being dropped in my wallet from a verse, not for a song.
Right. That's a fact.
I can teach him how to do this thing independently, especially with like Web3. Like I promise you, we're gonna talk.
Yeah, just drop it on the private chat, man. I got you, bro. Because my nephew, he talked to me about that. When I talk to him all the time, like, nephew.
Easy and Jack and Kill. He in Jacksonville. That's crazy, bro. I just left Plant City I just left Kissimmee for a football tournament back in December, bro. And I was supposed to go to the Kodak Black concert that was in Jacksonville this past joint. So I definitely don't mind coming to fuck with Jack and Kill, bro.
Check this out, y'all. Guess who's coming out here on July the 6th?
Man, don't tell me you just had a good concert, bro. You just had Warren G, bro. You don't need no more concerts about here, bro.
Yeah, he's coming back. But just the guess is this: his high school reunion tour is gonna be Too Short.
Wow. Say no more.
Warren G.
Wow.
Burner.
Wow.
And DJ Drama.
Wow. You said my boy Short Dog, man.
Hey, a lot of people think Too Short is from Los Angeles. He's not really from Los Angeles. I can tell you exactly where he graduated from. I had a homeboy that graduated with him in high school. He went to Wyandotte County.
I'm about to say,
Kansas.
He's from the Midwest. He moved out to Oakland. Yeah.
Yeah, so he claimed. I understand why he claimed, but you know how it is in the mainstream media, even in the music business. They don't, just like Cedric Entertainer. Y'all really think Cedric Entertainer is from St. Louis? No, he's not. He's from Hayton, Missouri. That's exactly where he went to school and he graduated from. I know somebody that graduated with high school with Cedric Entertainer, and they get mad at Cedric Entertainer to this day because he don't claim Hayton. He claims St. Louis.
That'd be like dudes who from Mount Vernon and Poughkeepsie and New Rochelle and say they from the city. You feel me? It'd be the same thing. That's the same thing. Like what Cedric Entertainer doing. You know what I mean? I didn't even know what Yonkers was until I heard the Locks and them start claiming it. You feel me?
Hey, I didn't know about Yonkers either, but I had a high school. I went to high school with her. I ain't gonna say her name. She loves the Philadelphia. She's from Yonkers, New York, and she used to tell me growing up and when I was in high school, she was like, "I'm from Yonkers, New York," and then she told me how it is. Yeah,
it's right across the street from the Bronx, bro. It's like it's like they right there. But instead, like Puff say he from Harlem, but Puff from Mount Vernon. They say Puff grew up in Mount Vernon.
True.
You feel me? So I like when you from a small town and you make it big, you sometimes you do say the next biggest city or the biggest city that y'all attached to. Or that's why from like a lot of rappers say they from Atlanta. But then you get to hearing these interviews, he's like, man, he's not from Atlanta. He from here. He's from
Albany, Georgia.
Somewhere that's right outside of Atlanta. You feel me? Like so. Yeah, that's a fact. VZ the Great, Duval, y'all got it. Yeah, it's popping down there. I already know what it is. I already know what it's sitting for. Duval.
Hey, I got you as this. Matter of fact, get my text.
Matter of fact, VZ.
Yep, I just got it.
Hey, lock me in. Hit me up later. We're gonna have a conversation, bro.
Perfect.
Conversation. I got you.
Yo, the Duval Jags, the Duval Jags, we supposed to be playing them this year. Like they 10U. They said something about my head coach reached out and said that they was talking about the Duval Jags, and I'm like, man, y'all crazy. That little dude Blades crazy, man. Like y'all crazy. We ain't that. I know what's popping in Duval.
Hey,
There's a whole lot of good shit.
Let me ask this new generation a question, my boy S Dizzle. How you feel about the John Morant situation?
Oh yeah, man, that has been one crazy topic, and I mean honestly, you know, as a nigga who really grew up in these streets, it's like I just look at him as a lame. I look at him as an honest to God lame, because it's like what are you doing, bro? You made a meal ticket. Do you know what I would do to switch positions with you? I'm still in the trenches right now, fool. Like I live off of PCH and Wilmington Boulevard, fool, in Wilmington, like in the weed. You feel me? Like there ain't nothing about this shit sweet. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all a real story right now. I just went to the liquor store. You know what I had to do before I went to the liquor store? I grabbed my shit. This is not a fucking joke. This isn't something you just want to brag about and seem like it's hard. I don't like living like this. I hate this shit. Give me any chance to get out of this, I'm out of this. And you want to get on live, you know, with the little lights on and stuff. And then you see how he held it with two fingers, the index and the thumb? That man don't know how to shoot. He just did that for the clout. And you got people talking about something. Oh,
man, talk about it. I was just thinking the same thing.
Hey, yo,
go ahead.
I did ROTC.
I
did ROTC. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I've never been one to flash a burner. I don't even want you to know I got it on me.
Facts.
So you can fuck around and find out. You feel me? That's what I want you to do. So that goes to show me right there. Anybody who want to put up I'm like, you stupid. Like, come on, my dude. You just got $200 million. You got generational wealth, my dude. You got your mom and your dad's part of whatever situation that was. You got a beautiful little daughter. You got a wife. And you ain't even 25 yet, bro. You ain't even 25 yet.
Exactly.
And you like, come on, my nigga, you got your own shoe, man. My nigga, Nike gave you your own signature shoe.
Bro, he got anything any nigga would ever want, bro.
Like any nigga who come from what we came from. That's this. Listen, any nigga who come from what we come from. Listen, any nigga who come from what we come from, bro. And I already know, like I said, what's understood ain't got to be said. You feel me? So any nigga that come from what we come from, bro. 200 million. Come on, my nigga. Niggas is willing to do the right thing for 200,000. You feel me? Like, and you sitting around playing with it, and like, nigga, that shit you lose that shit in the blink of an eye, bro. You fucking around, you playing out here in these clubs and these streets with these hammers, and there's some niggas, man. Niggas don't play with them shits, bro.
Like some of them niggas utilize that shit as a way of income. And you want to sit here and get on live and flash it like it's cute, like that's supposed to get your clout up. You already got hundreds of millions, dog. You don't need to show that you tough or you live this life. Who cares?
I know niggas that would park that nigga just for doing that shit. You feel me? Just to make an example out that nigga, man. Park that little nigga, man.
This is the only thing that kills me about the situation. But in Ronto, you know,
that's scary.
And Ronto, I know where I'm about to go this, because I've been preaching the same stuff since I was on Ticket Channel. We used to have real conversations. Dude, you posted yourself up there like that on social media. Don't you know how many people that's going to see that fucking video? The feds? The police?
Come on now.
All these people connected to this stuff, man. Y'all be thinking I don't know what I'm talking about? I know what I'm talking about.
No, T-Price.
Go ahead.
Okay, no, real quick, T-Price. Look, what you just said is so imperative. When I was younger, right, the OGs and shit around me would be telling me, look, this how you supposed to move. This how you do. We didn't even have the internet like that. Like I was born in 94, right? And I started doing my shit probably like 2000, like 6, 7, when I really was trying to make a name for myself.
It was really booming.
You had MySpace, you had a couple other things, but dudes wasn't on there. You didn't see the homies come together, chucking up sets with burners and blank faces, no mask on. Just we
still had Yahoo Sports at this time, 2003.
It was a different time, so it's like when I see how dudes was moving with the Facebook and just putting their face out there, it's like, dog, gang unit, watching social media. Hip hop police, watch social media. Why do y'all want to get up here and talk about the stuff that you doing? And E40 told us best. He got a whole dictionary about this stuff, about speaking in code, so people don't understand what you're talking about, but nobody paid attention to the game. This is crazy.
I don't like the camera, bro. Like, ain't nothing for show. I ain't with none of that shit, bro. But the crazy part about it, man, and I can't say, like, I can't speak on their situation. You feel me? Like, between his father and his son. But, like, if I'm T. Morant, you feel me? I'm going to call Ja over to the house. Yo, come next door real quick, my nigga. Da-da-da-da. I'm telling you, I'm upstairs. I'll be in an empty room. I'm upstairs. Da-da-da-da. As soon as that motherfucker come upstairs, I'll be like, lock the door, and I'll beat the brakes off that nigga, man. Like, yo, what is you doing, my nigga? Like, I like, swear to God, I have some boxing gloves on, and I'm about to beat the shit out you, my nigga. Because you tripping, dog. Like, you tripping, bro. You about to fuck up my whole granddaughter life, bro.
Facts, bro.
Not only his granddaughter, but his daughter, too. You know, his daughter is a dog, too. A lot of people don't know his daughter is a dog.
Oh, his sister?
Yeah, his sister.
His sister nice. I watched her play. Yeah, she's nice.
Her sister got game, bro. His sister got fucking game.
Like, come on, whoever that nigga in Memphis, man, nigga, like whether it be Yo Gotti or whoever's the nigga that's having respect. Nah, bro, I'm talking about fuck that Zach Randolph. I'm talking about a street nigga. Whoever's that nigga. Like who the big homie in Memphis need to go to that nigga.
Need to pull him to the side, talk to him.
And be like, yo, listen, if I catch any of them niggas around you, I'm gonna do them filthy. Straight you're not even allowed to hang out with nobody from the streets, bro. If I catch anybody,
and I mean Ron, you know why I said Zach Randolph? Because Zach Randolph lived that street life. And not only that, he lived in Memphis, so he could tell him how to operate, how to move, all that. That's the main reason I said him. Hey, let me ask you a question, Ron. Do you think there should be more? This is what's missing, and you know what's missing in the NBA too. There should be more than one veteran on each team to keep these young dudes in check. That's what's hurting this league.
I get that. Like, I don't know if they got something like that, but like they need to employ somebody. I mean, most teams do be having that one dude on a bench that's like there to show dudes how to be professional and all that in the locker room. But like, it's not even that, bro. They need to start hiring people around these dudes. You feel me? Who understand these dudes. Understand these dudes. Dudes, I'm gonna tell you, like a dude like Phil Handy, who could put like, man, yo, what the fuck is you doing, my nigga? You feel me? Like a dude like Mark Jackson. You feel me? Dude who understand these dudes, who can help mentor these dudes along as well as coach them, bro. But they say, oh no, I get paid to coach, bro. Who you gonna coach? If your star player run around like a damn fool and about to get suspended for 50 games, who you gonna coach, bro?
That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, I honestly look at his pop sideways too, because my dad was somebody who was firm on a lot of rules and a lot of things he instilled in me when I was young that I still follow to this day. You feel me? So it's like when I look at his pops and I see how his pops be moving, it's almost like he's just an ecstatic beat. You feel me, in the spotlight? And it's like, that's cool. Congratulations to giving birth to a generational talent. Like, that doesn't happen. But at the same exact time, you got to tighten up as the adult. You got to make sure there's certain things, there's certain rules and regulations that Ja will follow regardless you here or you not here. And him, kind of being responsible on social media should be one of those key things that you should have a control on. Like, you should have been taught him from young and from jump. Like, you don't get on this social media thing and start, flashing guns. That's something that you even be saying.
To be fair, we don't know if T. Morant has done that or not. You feel me? Just to be fair, because at the same time, think about it. That nigga taking care of his father. You feel me? So it's just like, yo, nigga, what you really gonna tell me? Like, he to that age, so like, I don't want to say that T hasn't pulled him to the side. Like, yo, cuz, you tripping.
But but it's also like this though, Ron. Time my pops is 73 today. If he said anything, how high, don't do whatever, I'm gonna listen. And if he put his hands on me, I'm gonna listen. I'm not gonna want to fight him back. And it's the problem with these youngins today. Like, I feel like Ja Morant, I know he taking care of his pops, and I'm not trying to say what his pops did or didn't do, but just from what I see in the optics, it just look a little funny. And his dad should have that fear instilled in him to the point where it don't even matter how old you get, fool. I still put these hands on you. You're gonna have to respect me regardless for life, because I'm the one who gave you all this game.
But if you think about it, right? If you look at it, his dad moved like he one of those dudes. You feel me? he seemed like he one of them dudes who know everybody. You feel me?
Oh yeah. His dad seemed like one of those cool guys who's well known throughout the city. Is
right. So and
yeah,
his character, all that.
Right. You know how you get that way. Come on, when you know niggas, when you know. You feel me? So like I said, because I don't know how his dad trying to handle him, but like I told you, bro, I would have brought that nigga over, told that nigga to come over, come check this out. Yo, I seen something. Yo, come check this out. As soon as he came in, I would have locked the room and I'd have put the paws on him with the gloves. Like, yo, dog, you tripping. Because for one,
Ron.
Because for one,
salute Trey.
Trey, what up? For one, you're making me and your mom stupid. You making us look stupid like we ain't raised you right. You feel me? You making us look stupid
Ron,
like
what they tell you all your life, Ron? What they tell you all your life, Ron? It starts at the home, bro. I'm not blaming his pops. I'm not blaming. Let me let this be known. I'm not blaming his pops. But let me tell you something. As being somebody's son, bro. I know we do sneaky stuff when our parents ain't around. But this is not the moment to where your father, let me tell you, it's to a certain extent that you do things. When you know that you've been raised in a certain way, you think about what your parents gonna think before you do this. See, that's what I'm saying. You know, like for instance, if you a woman who's been raised not to put your body out there, they can't get you to put your ass on no magazine because you're thinking about your mama and your daddy. I don't care about know-how, fame, or none of that. So for Ja to do that, I don't think his father ain't saying nothing to him, but this is my thing, right? I believe if he had a father that don't play that crap, he wouldn't even be pulling that, bro. So I feel like he has a father that's always kind of, you ain't did nothing too bad, son. It's all right. It was the other people's fault. That's what I believe. Like I said, when I look at that Shannon Sharpe thing, I got kids, bro. I'm not saying this just looking. I got kids, bro, and I know what I'm going to tolerate. See, it don't matter what my boy Tiki brought up is what I would do. But what I would do is not what I want my son to do. Do you understand? So my example going to come in differently. Now that I have a son, he's not going to see what his father idiotically would do. He's going to see what the smart part of his father would do. So what I said I would do as someone who's been through it, I wouldn't have went over there when I seen my son and his friends all over there. I would have waited. And then I would have went over there and hollered at my son. Hey, son, what was that about? Like, what was going on? You good? Oh, yeah, I'm good, Pops. Y'all, he was just talking trash. Okay. Now, if I feel anything other than that, I'm fit to go over there and holler at Shannon. I don't have to do it to where, see, what I feel like the father was wrong is the father went over there while it was a scene. The father didn't go over there to defuse. I'm a parent. Bro, when your kids is getting into it, don't no parents come over there talking about whoop his ass. What you want to do? Yeah, they coming over there talking about get back. Oh no, don't do that. Hold on, wait a minute. So when I seen that man's son, that man's father go over there like Shannon, what you want to do? That's the wrong thing to do from initiation. I don't care if he called your son out. You supposed to keep the danger away. So for you to keep the danger away, you don't come in talking about let's get to swinging. You go over there and have a private conversation, man to man with that person. Quietly when the cameras ain't around so nobody won't be investigating it. See, if he went over there and talked to Shannon Sharpe after, right? If he went over there, I'm going to tell you where I say that man know he was wrong. If he went over there and was just focusing on his son, Ron, if he was just focused on his son, Ron, he would have never had to go back over there and shake Shannon Sharpe's hand to apologize because he never would have stepped out of pocket. A grown-ass man, before he reacts, he's going to find out what the hell is going on all the way, son or not, because I want my son to be in the right when he reacts. So I don't care what nobody say. When your parents are ready to get just as ugly as you, that tells me something.
Yeah, and like, you know, that's kind of serious, Trey. Like I heard you say talk about that when you was on Ticket Show, man. Like on some real nigga shit, bro. If you really had a problem with somebody, you pull them to the side. You understand that you on the court of the NBA floor. It's a lot going on right now, bro. And I get it. Emotions are high, things are moving fast, but at the same time, as a man, I didn't make it to 28 by just irrationally reacting to everything and just no. I sat back, watched the things, see how things play out, and then you feel me. You go pull your son to the side, and if it is a problem, you go talk to Shannon Sharpe behind closed doors, and then y'all settle it like that, not in front of the cameras. You don't hype up and amp up the situation.
That's a fact.
Hold on. I think Gigi in the comments, she said, "Mama used to say, don't embarrass me." Come on, man. My mama
Ain't that the truth?
my head every day.
Don't embarrass me, I'm gonna embarrass you.
You feel facts, bro. Like I don't. Anytime. Look, I done did a lot of crazy shit in my life.
Old school. That's the old school thing right there.
Like no real shit. Like I done did a lot of fucked up shit in my life, and every time right before I did it, I was like, "These are the consequences. If I get caught, my mom and my dad gonna be hot. I'm gonna have to deal with that."
As this is what I say. As this is what I just said. What I just said not too long ago before you got into that was some real stuff. Once I became at the age, once I became a grown man, my mom and dad used to tell me this all the time. Son, you think you're ashamed of me now? No, I raised you to be a man. I ain't gonna be ashamed. You gonna be the one that's gonna be ashamed. You know what I started doing? Man, forget all that. I gotta move away from everybody just to get my life straight. And guess what I did? Got my life straight. You see what I'm saying? Now, there's people that have been knowing my family for years. They know my family for years. They talk to everybody in my family, but guess who they don't talk to? They don't talk to me. You know why? Because I was different. When you are different, when you're the oddball, when you're the laughing stock of the family, people don't. It's just like the person that's getting teased, like the kid, the man or the woman that's getting bullied in school, the little girl, little boy. Nobody don't want to talk to you when you like that, because that's what they used to. And then when they see you in your grown life, you know what I'm gonna say to these people? Hey, hi, how you doing? There's nothing for me and you to talk about. They're gonna be like, man, T-Price is like that. Like, yeah, cause you tell my parents, you tell my mom, you tell my siblings that you talk to me. You don't talk to me. If you talk to me, call me right now.
Bro. That nigga went to private school, bro. That nigga ain't never been punched in his face. He ain't never been in no situation. That nigga daddy had him in private school, bro.
He just living through TV, bro. Look, bro, I'm from South Central LA. Bro, look, out here in my day, bro, I was a real man. Look, I was a real crip out here in these streets, bro. Thinking different, bro. Doing dumb stuff, bro. Dudes know me, bro. And when they see me, they gonna say, only thing they say, bro, you changed, bro. They know how I was, bro. This dude don't want that life. I'm telling you, because I don't want that life. When I got into that life, I realized it ain't about nothing, bro. This dude watching TV, listening to NBA YoungBoy, thinking that that's what he got to do to fit in, bro. He don't have to do none of that. Play basketball, bro. We didn't see nobody else have to do all this. But what you waving? First of all, if you really about that life, he would have never put that up on IG, bro. That's what you won't find a video, bro, on IG with me putting that on there, up there on no TV or nothing. Look, the dude is trying to get attention from ways that he don't supposed to, bro. It's anything for a like, anything for views, bro. And if he don't get grabbed right, and his father don't let him know. That's what I'm saying. We can say what his father's saying. We can all sit up here and say how you know his father ain't doing that. Well, I'm going to tell you how I feel I know his father ain't doing that. For one, I believe this situation came up before he was famous. And if he had a father that didn't play that, he wouldn't even be right here, right now. We wouldn't be talking about it. I don't think this is the first time that Ja Morant acted like this. This ain't the first. You think this man got money and said, let me act like this? No. He's been doing this. People been saying it's all right, giving him excuses, and that's why he hasn't stopped. Now, the S then hit the fan. Now the it then hit the fan. Now he in trouble because he got spotlights on him. See, it's different when you ain't got a spotlight on you and you doing this. I guarantee you he got multiple moments where he done did something like this on his IG. But now he's famous. It's a different type of broadcast on him. This ain't his first time. His daddy ain't never whooped him. His daddy ain't never cussed him out for none of his antics. And that's the problem, bro. His daddy think he look like Usher.
Hey, he look like Usher and he look like Barbosa. Barbosa look like he could be related to him too.
That's what I'm saying. You got a daddy out here thinking he famous, bro. Come on, your daddy ain't famous for nothing.
Hey, let me just ask y'all this question. Hey, to the young and Easy Money, you said that he put out an apology. Let me school you on something here. When you are a magnitude where they try to make you the face of the NBA, especially if you're black. We only talking about black people because it's the only thing that I said this earlier before Trey came on. Look at all the white sports. You got hockey, you got baseball, you got all crazy shit, right? They don't never sit there and tell them what these players do in their careers or anything like that. Even in football, they just don't. They bring up the good stuff. Even that one kicker from the New York Giants that punched his wife, that beat his wife, and that his wife was actually black. That shit just got swept under the rug. Look, of course he gonna have to make a public apology. He gonna have to do that. What did Skip Bayless sat there and said? Did he really mean that public apology? Did somebody write it for him? This is how typical racist white people, unquote, media people say to y'all. He had to say that. He had to say something. You know why? Because he's the franchise player.
Facts.
And I mean, honestly,
and we gotta recognize that he has bosses, bro. He's working for Nike. He's working for sponsors. So he has to make that public apology, bro. They're gonna make him do that. But the thing is, look, I'm gonna tell you, no one is actually meaning the apology. That's who he is. What he did, look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest. What he did is who he is. Is he sorry that everybody don't like who he is? Yes, and he see the consequences. That's what he's sorry for. He's sorry that who he is gets him in trouble. But he ain't sorry for what he did, bro. And that's the truth. He didn't think he was gonna do it because if he was sorry, he would have deleted it before it got this big.
That's a fact.
I mean, or he just would have never did it, bro. Like it's that simple. Like, why are you even flashing a gun and you got $100 million contract, bro? If anything, you could go to the gun range and show how well your aim is, or do a firearm video. You use a firearm safety, but you want to show it like you finna go spin a block. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on, man.
He said spin a block. I ain't heard that.
First of all, like me and T Price talked about, right? Like me and T Price talked about, you don't let the money do that. You feel me? If I see my boy doing that, look, first of all, whoever filming that, like say if he didn't film it himself, I'm filming that and I see him do that, I'm deleting that, dog. What you doing, bro? That's gonna go viral. What you doing, bro? You can't do that. You can't do that. We can do that, but you can't do that, bro. See, this is what I say, like, people don't protect the money. And this is where I grew up. You always protect who can get you out of the ghetto. It don't matter who it is. You always make sure that they don't mess that up. So whoever is around him, bro, he got to get the perfect person to talk to him is Allen Iverson, bro, to me. Allen Iverson, why? Because he had that hood feeling. Allen Iverson wasn't looked at all over the world as the best basketball player, but to the streets, he had the streets, bro. And Allen Iverson had to recognize that. Yeah. Zach Randolph, look, Zach Randolph, another dude, but if you want to, I'm saying somebody who had the spotlight on him. Zach didn't have quite the spotlight that these dudes got. You feel me? These dudes were looked at as... Yeah, like these dudes was looked at as, we want you to pave the way. We want you to have the new generation. If you look at it, he has the new generation. They doing that little dance, that little skip he do, and I'm going to tell you, it really does mean you do have influence on these kids, bro. When I was little and I seen you pump your shoes up before you dunk, I pump my shoes up. When I seen you drink Gatorade, I drunk Gatorade. What flavor is that? I want that flavor. When I seen Kobe have his afro, I got my afro. So when you see these players, don't think that when these kids watching these dudes, they're not going to do that. Some of these kids just may do that. They may not put it on IG like him, but you know what? A kid may feel like, I'm toting the gun like Ja Morant, man. It's dangerous out here in these streets. I'm really with this business. See, you don't have to I don't have to see you toting a gun to know you with the business, bruh. See, we be raised wrong, and I'm gonna be honest. We raise our black men to think if you have sex with 100 women, you the man. If you know what I mean, like if you only have sex 5 times, you a buster. Oh, if you don't fight anybody every time they confront you, you a buster. Sometimes it's cool not to fight, bro, because that fight can lead to death.
That's a fact.
See, they like to fool you and make you feel like if you don't get negative, you a punk. Sometimes you the smartest person in the room when you don't fight, bro. I'm not going to do what you expect me to do. And that's what they expect black people to do. Tote guns, act thuggish, act stupid. And he gave them just what they wanted. Black people with tattoos, acting foolish, acting thuggish, bro. We need to change that. That right there just set us back, bro. That set us back, bro. That's the reason why they say don't give black niggas money right now.
Unfortunately, what my man Trey is saying is true, and it's sad to see because when I was younger, that's all I thought. I'm thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be like the OGs. I want to grow. I wasn't sure if I'm gonna make it past 25, 21. You feel me? But I want to get the respect of the people in the streets. And like, as you get older, you really start to see like, nigga, I hate this life. You go to jail. I turned 26 in the hole. And North and Wayside, fool. Like, this is not nothing to glorify.
Look at that. Look at that. That nigga said North and Wayside. For y'all don't know what that is, bro. I know what that man talking about, bro.
Come on, you know.
I know what Wayside is, bro. I've been there plenty of times. Look, I done ate, look, Jew balls, nigga. What? I done ate many of Jew balls, boy.
Tell them, man. They niggas think this shit. They think.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what a Jew ball is. They give you beans, they give you some bullcrap meat, and they give you lettuce. They put it all in one. They just ball it all up in one. And you look, I never ate the whole thing. You eat the top of that thing because it's burnt. You gonna eat the top of that thing. I'm telling you, bro. You don't want that life. He acting like that right now. Look at what he facing. While he up here wanting to be a gangster, gangsters want to be him. You idiot.
Thank you. Message. Niggas don't see
we
that
out here. Why everybody? I'm gonna tell you right now. Gangsters don't have no choice, right? This is how most of them think, bro. I don't have a choice. I mess mine up, right? They still don't want to change. They still don't want to work at McDonald's, right? But they up in here in Corcoran. They at Corcoran. They at Chino. They at Centinela. They up here at High Desert. They at all these prisons working in the kitchen for a penny, for 10 cents. But you don't want to work at McDonald's though, because that make your street cred look stupid. But you in jail mopping floors, being a trustee or whatever they want to call you up in there. So let me tell you, everybody who really is a gangster, who really been through it, bro, I got 2 strikes. Anybody who really been through it, they want to be that nigga. They want a good life. They want to sit up, don't worry about drive-bys. I want to walk down the street and don't know who in the car, my nigga.
Hey, Trey, you want to know what's crazy, right? I'm at work. I'm on my lunch break, right? But I work in the city, you feel me? I still work. I work Eastside Long Beach and shit. I just went to the liquor store. You know what I grabbed before I went to the liquor store? My motherfucking shit. You think I want to do this shit? This ain't no fucking game for me. I got my shit at work.
On the real.
Niggas think this shit is funny. They think this is a lifestyle. No, fool. I'll give anything.
And look, we got no choice, bro. We got no choice because of where we got to live at, where we got to go to work. This dude don't have to be around that at all.
Come on now. Shit crazy. They don't understand.
Bro, we up here, look, tell me this. You don't even want to send your kids to the store because they may not come back.
I'm afraid to have kids, nigga.
Come on, bro. Look, I'm telling you right now. My girl don't even want to live out here in California no more, bro. Because it's dangerous like that, bro. I'm telling you, it's just like that, bro. This dude, look, he's a buffoon right now. He got a lot of growing up to do. And just before this happened, we already was seeing that this dude is immature. I done talked to T. Price multiple times. Hey, man, this dude immature, bro. I know I like the way he play basketball, but he immature, bro. The things he do, the things he say. And now we seeing it on the streets that you are just that foolish, bro, to where you can get your life took, bro. You acting like you with the business, you pulling out pistols, you slapping people, but when you run into them dudes who and I pray to God that we never hear this, but if you ever run into somebody that really with that business, boy, you may be on the 6 o'clock news, boy.
It's up, nigga. It's up. And it's nasty. We not wishing that on them, but niggas who really been through that, like, you know, I swear to God, I thought I was the hardest nigga from ages.
It's always somebody 14. Tougher than you, bro.
Thank you. I thought I was the hardest nigga from 14 till about 16, 17 when I really got knocked out. Like really beat up, really stomped on. And that really woke me up like, damn, I'm really not who I thought I was in these streets. Really thought I was you feel me? All of that, no. It's always somebody bigger, better than you that's willing to do way more than what you willing to do. And people don't get that.
And those dudes, bro, they gonna face a consequence. At the end of the day, bro, he need to wake up, bro. You make it, man. Look, you know how dudes be out. Dudes come to jail talking about I was on out there. I had 22s. Boy, you got millions. Now they little 22s ain't nothing compared to your millions, bro, on what they losing, bro. Yours and they regretting that, bro. Every dude that I done ran into in jail that said it wasn't worth it. I don't care what they did, what they thought they was gonna get. So at the end of the day, like I said, he's not sorry. Like Rihanna said on her song, don't tell me you sorry because you not. The only reason you sorry is because you got caught.
You got caught, nigga. Hey, Trey,
I hate to have to use Rihanna on you, bro, but you only sorry because you got caught. Because if they never said nothing about that IG post, he would have just thought he did that.
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy, Trey? I really found out this shit was a joke when I was doing my shit, right? And my lawyer fees damn near took my whole bag. Every dollar I had in my shoebox is stacking up from hustling. I had to pay a white Jewish lawyer to get me my freedom. And that's what woke me up. I said, okay, this shit really is different. This is really different. I got to do something different. I can't keep doing this.
Bro, I damn near lost all my 20s, bro. The last I got out at 29, bro, and had to come up with a real thought and say, oh, no. See, being real, let me tell you, being a real dude don't get you nothing but the jail, bro. Being real, right? Not snitch. Oh, I ain't gonna snitch. That's gonna get you 10. Oh, I'm gonna do this. That's gonna get you life. Oh, at the end of the day, being real, bro, is really being fake, bro. Cause you ain't being yourself, bro.
Now.
I could be real in a whole nother way, bro. They mind wash you, bro, into believing that you need to act like this and do this. This is why I say, wherever that dude then came from, bro. See, a lot of dudes who go to them private schools and live in a good area, they fantasize about being Tupac.
Yeah,
they want to be Tupac. That's because they don't know that life. So they fantasizing about it. You feel me? Because they want to smoke weed. They want to know what it feels like to shoot a gun. Like, see, that's because they ain't experienced. But for those who experience ducking in the house, walking down the street, people asking where you from, cars pulling up on you, whipping out burners, talking about where you live at, boy, and they ready. It all depends on how you react. If you gonna walk away from this
and all that shit.
Yeah, man. Actually, look, man, it gets to the point to where you be basically blessed and lucky that you walked away, because it ain't no more about just where I'm from. It's where you live at. Look at his tattoos. What names is in his phone? Look at his phone. See if he got a nickname in there, the nigga gang bang. Man, look, I'm trying to tell you, Ja Morant is an idiot. Why? Because he made it out of the danger, bro, and then he want to bring danger to himself. That's stupid, bro.
That shit is dumb as hell, man. Look,
and his father, I understand what they say about his father, bro, but I'm gonna tell you like this. They was giving his father interviews, right? When his son was dancing and twerking and making 30 points, he was getting interviews. Oh yeah, man, my son. Where your interviews at right now? Where your interviews at right now saying I don't agree with what my son doing?
Hey, if you really want me to break it down, if you look at the other NBA dads, and I ain't even talking about the Ball brothers, you can look at the Holiday pops. How you get three sons in the NBA? One of them is an NBA champion, and all three of them is hoopers, and they ain't got no controversy. That's a dude that's really raising his kids right. That's not trying to get into the BS. He got 3 kids in the NBA right now, all hooping. It doesn't make any sense.
Like I said, bro, I know better, bro. I'm not with the bull, bro. Look, he ain't the first father that seen his son get into something. Why you the only father we seen do that? I don't care what Shannon Sharp did. You don't think none of them dudes' other parents is in the building or they family? Why we only see you? And then, like I said, when you came in the picture, your energy was throwing fire on there. You didn't come over there like Ja. Nah, look, they was over there arguing for 5 to 6 minutes. Ain't nothing popping. Son, get from over there.
Facts. They wanted that.
Get from over there, son.
That little 10 seconds of ignorance of him exploding, and that's what they wanted, and that's what they used. That's all you see on my timeline on YouTube. Everybody talking about.
Look. Why do the father have to go apologize? Because he made an ASS out of himself. If he would have went over there and just said, "Ja, get from over there," he never have to go over there and talk to Shannon at all.
And Shannon and it's funny because it's like, dude, Shannon is yelling at Dylan, and I get it, y'all teammates, but Dylan is walking away.
Okay.
Dylan not walking to the smoke, he walking away while y'all walking to the smoke. It's crazy. He literally threw a stone and hit his hand. This is funny to me. But y'all got all caught up in this BS because this whole teammate thing, y'all just want to be hard or whatever the case is. It's like, man, sometimes y'all got to see the BS.
Now look Now look at where Shannon walked from. Now Shannon didn't walk on the court. Shannon walked to the half line marker. Shannon didn't walk to the court, but look how far the daddy walked though.
Man, across the baseline to baseline down there. You know what I'm talking about?
Now, at the end of the day, one thing I do know is my son is famous, not his daddy. I'm not famous. Shannon Sharpe is famous. He may get away with something in this, but my ass ain't famous. I'm not fit to go over there and make no ruckus. That's why I said I would have went over there after everything calmed down, called Shannon later like, bro, what's that going on with my son and you, man? Is my son straight with you? I'm not asking about nobody else. Is my son straight with you?
Exactly, man. Like when
because guess what? Look, while everybody talking that stuff, even though everybody's saying Ja Morant wasn't going over there acting crazy and it wasn't him who got into it, who did Shannon Sharpe have in his mouth? So the next morning went talking on TV. Ja Morant, because that's the biggest star. Because that's the bigger star. That's who you're gonna bring the attention to. He didn't say, "Oh, I apologize to Sam Adams." He didn't say nothing about Adams. He didn't say nothing about Dylan Brooks too much. He mentioned Dylan Brooks, but the focus was on Ja Morant, bro.
Exactly. The face of the team, the face of the franchise, man. And when you got that kind
of that's why I said if I'm the father, I'm grabbing my son, the leader, the face, because they gonna be trashing you, boy, in the morning. I see what's going on in this world, and I'm not letting you get caught up. I don't care about that. Oh no, not his daddy stuff. No, yes, his daddy stuff. That's the problem. It's not enough daddy stuff.
Exactly. You need that male model in your motherfucking life. Like I'm only this way because I had OGs I could go to and really turn to, and they put me on the right path. If you don't have somebody in your corner that's gonna slap you or knock you out when you get out of line, you gonna think you just untouchable, and you can't that. You can't think like that. You gotta have somebody who's gonna put you in your motherfucking place when it's time. And if you don't got that around you, just got a bunch of yes men, it's gonna be bad, bro. And I really hope that, you feel me, this is a wake-up call for him. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he can move a lot more better, because at the end of the day, he is representing black people. T. Morant is representing black fathers. And it's like, we as a unit, as a whole, we got to do better. We got to move better.
What do we know about privileged kids, bro? Let's be honest. What do we know about privileged kids? I'm gonna tell you. Anytime I went around privileged kids, bro, they was down to do the worstest things than me, because they never got chastised, because they not used to getting in trouble. So they like, what's the worst that can happen, boy? What's the worst that can happen, nigga? Boy, where you from? Look, that's why he's acting the way he act, bro. Because he's privileged. He ain't grow up in the hood.
That nigga ain't grew up with EBT having to watch his mama cut out the food stamps.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if the dude really grew up in the hood, bro, and got into some real hood fights, got jumped a couple times, got his mouth busted for saying who the hell you think you is or cussing people out, that nigga wouldn't have did that.
Facts. He wouldn't be flashing no pistol on IG where
he would have known already, because if you really was raised around gangsters, they'll tell you, what the hell is you doing? That's some dumbass stuff.
Exactly. And you realize that the OGs, when they make it to the OG age, they end up telling you. It took the OG to tell me, like, nigga, I don't even like the hood, fool. The hood don't pay none of my bills. Ain't no 401k in this. I had to
You didn't see Bobby Smurder? You didn't see Bobby Smurder just go do some time for saying that his homie caught a body last week on his own?
Oh my God. Come on, man.
I mean, damn. I mean, what's wrong with you guys? Like, in y'all generation, y'all don't see that you can go to jail for what you say and what you put on your IG or whatever you post.
Not even just that though, Trey. Also YSL. Look at They've been watching.
Come on, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Look, even though I may be a dude that was in the streets, I'm not a dumb dude that was in the streets, bro. I learned from my mistakes. You won't see me repeating them, bro. You won't see me repeating them, bro. And if I can pass the knowledge down to my son, just before you go, bro, like I said, I'm cutting my son off from it. I don't care what nobody got to say about some daddy treatment. You know what? His daddy been somewhere you niggas will never be, because y'all don't got the heart to do the time, nigga, for the crime, nigga. So I'm gonna make sure my son don't be foolish, nigga, to do it. Because when you don't know no better, like I told T. Price, these niggas don't want to know better so they can make the mistake. I'm gonna make sure you know better so you won't do it, because it ain't gonna be no excuses. We like to give these niggas excuses and say, oh, he don't know no better. Well, we gonna make sure these niggas know.
He does know better.
Look, let me tell you. Let me tell you what my godfather, big OG, man, OG, he been cripping since like 77, like for real, right? My godfather told me that. He said, I done did enough time for all y'all. This is when he said,
ain't that true?
Was finding out like
I tell my nephews that all the time. I've done the time for you already. You ain't got to do stupid shit.
And he was pushing me in a direction like, look, you need to get out of this and stop focusing on this stupid shit because you're gonna end up dead real soon. And that was the wake up call I needed, right? But I want to say one more thing to Easy Money, bro. I respect you, salute to you. I'm not gonna be rude to you. I love Kevin Durant, right? But you say Ja Morant is still a kid. Give the
grown man. You brought a man. You brought a kid in this world. You
come on, bro. You once you see that. Not even just that. But my man is 20-something years old, bro. He's an adult, and you heard what Trey just said. We can't give these dudes excuses. When I was 16, 14, getting out of line, the big homies and OGs will smack me up real quick. Like, who do you think you are?
Bro, even when I was out there, bro, let me tell you, they knew my talent in basketball, bro. The OG homies used to see me ditching. Them niggas used to chase me in they cutlasses, nigga, and they caprices, nigga, chasing me, seeing me. And guess what? Let me try to show up later on over there. Them niggas will beat me right up, nigga. Nigga, you think we ain't see you, nigga, over there on the block, nigga? Woo, nigga, you ain't go to school, nigga. We seen you, nigga. Beat the hell out of me, nigga. Let me know, nigga. Hey, look, if you ditch, you better ditch at school, nigga. Don't you leave that school, nigga. That's how they was, nigga, on me. And I'm gonna say this to that nigga Ja, man, and just to let him know this, and it's real, bruh. This is just some real stuff. What you gonna go through right now, bruh, I hope it wake you up. Because I'm gonna tell you, I told my parents. That's why I say I'm not gonna blame his parents, but my parents was right there, bro, and they let me know. Even when they found out what I was doing, walking out them streets, they still let me know. Boy, you're being dumb. Boy, I don't condone that. Boy, I wish you really let it go. I wish you quit. I wish you stopped that. I hate that nickname they call you out there in the streets. Everything, bro, they let me know every day, and I used to hate it. But it rung in my ear, bro, till I woke up. So y'all, you gonna need this trials and tribulation, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of niggas that go through trials and tribulation. You got dudes in jail right now talking about how they gonna do their crime better. They ain't talking about they ain't gonna do no more crimes. They talking about how they gonna do it better to where they not gonna get caught no more. So they already back in jail. They already got a foot back in there. So I hope you really talking about I gotta change my ways, change some of the dudes around you. If they don't like you no more, oh well, bro. Stop worrying about all that. If they don't want you to come back to the hood, oh well, bro. So what? I ain't gotta come back to the hood, but I'ma still do for the hood, bro. At the end of the day, you gotta set an example for every other kid, bro, that's black like you. And I'm not taking no offense to nobody that's not black, but this is just some real stuff. Every kid that's black like you, bro, who ain't gonna have the education to go be an executive, and his only way out the ghetto is through sports, you need to let him know that you can make it out of there and don't backtrack, bro. On some real stuff. Because what you're doing right now is basically showing the kid that you can make it, but it still don't matter.
Hey, I want to address my man Easy Money. He said he agreed with me, but he's saying the depression and anxiety. But it's like, bro, when you're a millionaire, hundreds of millionaires, you got people you can go talk to, you can pay for a therapist, you can get all of that worked out. You ain't gotta be acting out in different ways. Exactly, man. But look, I gotta go back in, man. I'm finna clock in. I would stay on, man. You know I got nothing but love for you.
I'm gonna call you Wednesday morning.
Okay, I'll be looking forward to it.
What time you work?
I work at 2 in the afternoon. We on the West Coast, so call me like anytime when you wake up. I'll be up early all the time.
I'll call you before I call Trey, because Trey check on me every day. If it ain't every day or every other day.
I'm trying to link up with Trey. We both in LA, man. One of these days, Trey, we gotta link up, watch the Lakers game.
Oh yeah, man. We're gonna have to.
Hey, Trey, I'm gonna shoot his number to you in the text. I got his number.
Yep.
Cool. And then you can hit me up. Perfect. I'm finna go back in here and shoot these flows and back in these flows.
Bro, go on and clock those hours in, bro. Go on and clock those hours in, bro.
Salute, much love and respect. Nothing but prosperity for you and y'all kids, man. 1,000 blessings for 1,000 moons to you niggas, man. For real.
Hey, no doubt about it. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all since I came on the scene on YouTube, man. Y'all thought I was a hater. Oh, y'all need to be talking about basketball. No, I'm a realist. I'm about real life. I'm about real life.
Yep, talk about it all, bro. And just like Keith Cross said, bro, he said some real stuff, bro, about that
so
boy.
Many gems.
Party and rock, bro. And I told you this, in our private conversations, bro. That's my area out here, bro. Where he got killed at in that Roscoe's, bro. Not like that. We don't get along with that gang anymore. We used to, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't care, bro, about me being out here. I'm not going in the hood areas, bro. That Roscoe's is a no-no, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, when you come out here with chains and all that and jewelry, they don't care about you being a hood street nigga. You are a come up, bro. That's all they see. Right now, if I book this nigga, you didn't get out the car and show no love to them niggas. See, you got out the car and went right in Roscoe's. You didn't get out and go over there and say, oh, what's up with you 8-7 gangster niggas? That's what hood you was in, bro. You didn't do that, bro. You just got out that car. You didn't go over there and give them niggas no acknowledgement, bro. So they don't got no attachment to show you no respect because you didn't show them none. Because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, California niggas think that's they hood, nigga. Even though they don't own it, even though that street number can change, they can do whatever they want. They really think that's they hood. And they gonna make you feel it.
You ain't lying, because this is why I'm trying to tell y'all, I've been to every hood that people could think of. I walked through there where people couldn't say that you don't. Yeah, you're supposed to know somebody. I always knew somebody everywhere that I went. They're like, hey, I'm coming through. Oh, okay. So when I come in your hood, I don't have niggas be coming up to me try to do this and this and that. Be like, As soon as I get there, I'll be like, hey, I'm here. And then
that's where he showed me he wasn't no street nigga, because a street nigga gonna always make sure he holler at the head honchos in charge in that area, bro, so he won't have no flack. See, he didn't do none of that. You gotta pay. See, niggas want to act too hard and don't act like you ain't gotta call in or check in. Yes, you do, bro. I'm not fit to go. I'm not fit to go to no other state, no other city, bro, and act like I'm that nigga, bro. Without, if off top out here in California, bro, if I move in the hood and I know this ain't my area, bro, and I see some knuckleheads outside, I finna go right down there and get them young niggas respect and older niggas respect. Hey, I just want y'all to know I'm not here for no bull. I'm not here for I'm not trying to disrespect y'all. I know where I'm at. I just want y'all to know I'm right here, bro. They call me whoop-de-whoop, la-la-la-la-la. And then from there on, you know what they gonna say? All right, OG, we respect that. At least you came right here and, showed us a little respect. Let us know you recognize that this is our hood, nigga.
That's a fact. A lot of people don't understand that. See, that's why I was able.
So what he should have did, he want to act like Keith Cross said. You want to act like, oh yeah, I went in these niggas' hood. They didn't touch me. They didn't say nothing. I did that. Nah, it ain't gonna be none of that. You should have took your ass to Pico or over there where nigga wears a white area, nigga, and nobody asked you that. You try to go where some black people at, bro. They just not gonna show you that love. Niggas want love first. When you come to niggas' hood, you gotta show love, bro. You gotta pay for that love, bro.
And let me ask you a question, cause I just seen it on the ticker. The NBA rescinded Giannis triple-double last night. How you feel about that? Because let me just say this and let me get mine out the way. I seen a lot of players did exactly what Giannis did. Missed the shot and grabbed the rebound and got credit for the triple-double. And then, I heard the little clip on Undisputed. Giannis, you better than this. You better than this. Well, how about them other players that be doing? They did the same thing that Giannis did. Man, y'all don't see the writing on the wall. If y'all don't see the writing on the wall, then I don't know what to say about y'all, man. Y'all lost.
I know what he probably did it for, though, bro. I'm gonna tell you. And the cold thing is, he probably got desperate because how they pumping up Joker, and he feel like he should be the MVP. He probably like, maybe if I get a triple-double, they'll acknowledge me.
I was thinking the same thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But it's no excuse. But look, I'm not giving them no excuse. I feel like this, bro. I'm not counting my points. I'm not counting my rebounds, bro. When I'm playing basketball, bro, I'm just trying to help the team win. If they need me to rebound more, that's what I'm gonna do. If they need me to play more defense, that's what I'm gonna do. If they need me to score more, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do whatever the motion of the game tell me to do. I'm not out here actually like I'm get 50. I'm get 20 assists. Like, no, I'm just trying to win.
Your mic breaking up, little bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, I understand what you're saying too, but this is one thing too. I know people that was from the hood. I man, one of my close homies to this day, He's from the hood, Chicago, Black P Stone. A lot of people don't know what Black P Stone is. My homie's a
Look,
Black
that's all.
P
Hey,
Stone.
look, let me tell you something, T. Bryce. That came from out here, bro. That's BPS. That's in the jungles, bro. That came from LA, bro. See, people don't know. That's why when LA say that, we not trying to lie. They got all type of gangs that's out here, bro, first. Like in San Diego, they got Brims. These gangs came from, and I'm not gonna say it like this, but this is what we say to those dudes. Some of those dudes who started those gangs in other states, they couldn't make it in California, so they had to go somewhere else to start the gang so they can be the tough guys. That's how hard it was out here. That's how hard it was out here. They had to go to other states and make it their hood so they can be the tough guys, because even though they tough, it was tougher niggas than them out here. They had to get on.
That's a fact.
But Black P Stone, bro. But Black P Stone, that come from Los Angeles, California, bro. Over there by Magic Johnson Theaters, off of Crenshaw, bro, in the jungles, bro.
I know
that's where, and for y'all don't know what I'm saying, what that is. I'm gonna tell y'all, for y'all over the world who know what that is. That's where them dudes was from in Training Day, where Denzel Washington was from, where he was talking about King Kong ain't got nothing on me. That was the Bloods. That was the Black P Stones, bro.
That's a fact. You know, I've been knowing about Black P Stones when I moved out there for culinary school, and I was just like, my homeboy who I was in culinary, she said, I'm a Black P Stone. Then I met some dudes, and I met dudes that's from Chicago that's Black P Stones. I used to tell them, like, why you ain't? I was like Chicago. Like,
yeah, like why y'all ain't in LA?
That's exactly what I asked them. But the dudes who I know, I'm talking about the two dudes that
it's the same thing though, bro. They connected. It's the same thing though.
It's connected, but at the same time, they came back for family reasons. But it was known. They known still to this day. They could go back to LA to this day and it still be recognized. Hey, what's up, OG? Yep. You know what I'm saying?
If any of those dudes that you just said came to LA, bro, they gonna go over there in that area, bro, and they gonna call it home. They gonna be like, these the OGs. Anybody who come out of state and they claim a gang that's out here in California, they're gonna call that the OG hood. They're gonna be like, these the OG homies out here. They started our gang. Like, they gonna give them that respect, bro. But it's all connected. It don't matter what state, what city they from. Just like they got 60 Crips, Nipsey Hood out there in New York and all that. They the same. They connected.
I need a timeout. Y'all need a timeout. Them niggas scored 10-0 on y'all. Y'all need a timeout. My bad. I'm watching college basketball. Watching the college
you good?
Shout out to Cleveland State. Guess who went to Cleveland State?
I'm gonna tell you, bro. When people come out of, and I'm not saying it's different in any hood like that. I know it's hard everywhere, but if you make it out of LA, Chicago, places like that really like focus in on the youth, because gangbanging is a youth thing. If you make it away from that, bro, it's really get that man a clap on his back, bro. Get that man a pat on his back.
Man, shout out to Keith Kloss, man. That was one of I know Ticket done a lot of legendary interviews on there. But that was one of the best ones I've seen. Let these people know, man, how he uses adversity to get through things. And this is one of the reasons why I never went through with basketball. I never really had nobody in my corner. Everybody was on my brother's corner. Nobody didn't care about what I was doing. And all my homies still ask me to this day, like, T. Price, man, you're supposed to be in on that basketball stuff. I'm like, dude, I don't care about basketball, man. But one thing I learned, what the OGs told me, I just spread it abroad. Teaching these young kids how to move. Listen to your mom and your dad. Well, my mom, then listen. Your mom and dad had 2 jobs. You don't need to be having nobody at your house. Knowing good and well they come home, they don't want to see no kids from working a 12, 14-hour shift in their house where they pay rent at, where you lay your head at. That's just disrespectful as hell. And shout out to the young generation that's out here who I do mess with, man. Because they know I teach them about that every single day. Like, hey, you can't move like this. You can't do that. How you know so much? Because I've been there and I've done that. And I'm a survivor of it. I wasn't in them streets. I didn't know nothing about the street life until I personally came into the street life. I always came into a house where all bills was paid. Never, all lights was on. Cable was on. Blessed with cable. All that stuff. I didn't know how it was to be broke. Living for check to check. no food in the refrigerator. My dad didn't play that. My dad was poor. My mom was too. You know what I mean? But they showed me another way of life. So I used that knowledge, use that understanding, and I used what everybody brought inside of me. All my big brothers I had that was in the church. All the big brothers I had that was in the military. That taught me a way of life, looked me as a little brother. Some of them ain't seen me in years. But guess what? I'm still here. I'm still surviving. And I just ain't even scratched the surface of what I'm about to do in my life. I know the man upstairs is going to do great things for me. But you know why? Because I'm making an example for myself every day. It hurts me to my heart when I see young people talking to their grandparents all disrespectfully. Their parents all disrespectfully. Man, y'all gonna get older one day too, and y'all grandkids gonna treat y'all like straight hell. I'm telling you, and I promise you that. Y'all gotta know about what respect was really is all about. When I was out there in them streets, I always had somebody in my ear. Hey man, you know your mom and daddy don't like you do this or whatever. I'm serious, man. Y'all don't understand. You only got one chance in life. One chance. I tell my nephews this all the time. You ain't got to do no time. I did the time for you already. So all you got to do is just make your grades and do good in school. I did your time already. I did through the court system. I did all of that. Don't be like me. I used to tell my little sister the same thing. Don't be like me. Be smarter than me. Be wiser than me. And guess what she did? She's smart. She wise and all that. I'm wiser too. Now that I got my life back, you got to teach. You got to teach on. Everybody's not going to listen to you. Everybody's not going to listen to you. Everybody's not going to. Not everybody's going to obtain the information that you try to give to them. But guess what I'm trying to tell y'all? It's going to happen one day in your life. Y'all can say that I'm a hater. I'm this and that, this and this and this and this. But I guarantee you this. Y'all won't be able to last the day of miles of anything that I've been through in my life. I guarantee you that. And I promise you that with everything that I love. And I don't swear to anything. Y'all don't want to live this life. This world of life is not what y'all think it is, man. So I tell people this all the time too. I don't care if your mom and daddy told you. Somebody in your family told you something. Somebody in your life told you something. It could be a neighbor. It could be somebody who look at you as a young lady, as a young boy, try to teach you, hey, don't do that. You need to do this and this, this, and this, and this. When you reject that, God bring it back to your reality. And them same people that's who you reject, you be the one that's gonna be bringing their phones down. When I went to court for all my stuff, only one was there was my dad. My mom wasn't even there because she couldn't even see her older son in shackles, in handcuffs, as a youngin'. Y'all don't understand. Will y'all ever understand? Why you think every generation gets worse? Y'all think it's gonna get good? It's gonna get worse. Me and James, we try to shout out to my boy James. They try to internet stuff with us, but we would still go out there and know how to be kids. Social media. They knew that social media didn't work with our generation. Now who they got? The new ones. Everywhere y'all go, y'all got a phone in your hand, recording everything. Getting all kind of, try to get clout. Try to sit there and record a famous person. All that stuff, man. That stuff don't work, man. That stuff do not work. Get out and do something with your life before it's too late, man, because you only have one chance. You just take one mistake. I mean, just one mistake. I had a homie named Chopper. Shout out to my boy Chopper from Detroit in Grand Rapids. Was a known gang member. Made one mistake in his life, and guess what happened? He's paralyzed from the knees down. But guess what? He can still move anywhere he go. You know, he tell the young people, don't be like me. Don't be hard-headed. When people sit there tell you something, you listen to them. I don't care if it's a drunk. I don't care if it's an addict. Some kind of information they're going to give you, it's going to hit you. It's going to hit you home. But it's up to you to sit there and recognize that situation.
And that always stuck with me. Shout out to my boy Chopper, man. I know it's been a long time. I know I ain't been to Gumroot, aka Grand Rapids, Michigan, a long time. But when he told me that story, man, that shit almost had me in tears. He was just like, T. Price, man, I just didn't listen, bro. I just didn't listen. I wanted to be in the streets, and da-da-da-da-da. But the only one that was with him was the same woman that's still his lady to this day. She ride with that man when he was wrong, and she ride with him too all the way he got his life together. Y'all got to understand, y'all only got one life to live. You got one chance to make an impact in your life. One chance. So what y'all going to do with it? You going to continue to play with life? Digging all these rappers and all this stuff, fancy cars and all this and all that. I'd rather get it right the right way, working hard. That's why I don't be on YouTube like I used to no more. Because I work hard. I got to take care of myself, man. Because don't nobody take care of me but me. I don't ask nobody for nothing. That's my Bernie Mac voice. Nothing. Y'all got to wake up and smell the coffee is what my dad used to say. If not, you're going to be lost. You're going to be another lost soul. And to y'all young generation, always want to make threats, acting all hard on the internet and everything like that, flashing guns, doing that dumbass shit. Don't you know the feds sitting there just sitting there taking pictures of that? You got another dumb nigga right here. Y'all keep playing around, man. Y'all just got to understand it, man. It's more than a world than just sports. I always said this. They never told you the truth about where you come from and where we came from, our ancestors and everything. So you really think they're going to tell us the truth about a sports athlete, about a music, musician, actor, actress, jazz, rock? Come on, y'all need to wake up, man. Stop being dumb. Walking around in this world with a whole bunch of Scooby-Dums out here. But I'm about to get up out of here, man. I chopped it up for a couple hours with y'all, man. I will promise y'all I'll be back tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday. And for the rest of this month, I do not work. So Wednesdays or Thursdays, we're going to cook in here like how we used to. Long way style. As long as you come with respect and dignity, it's going to be on. I'm going to get into this college basketball, check on my dinner that I'm making, and I'll holler at y'all later. Man, please take care of yourselves, man. Please take care of yourself, period, male or female. And another thing, if people ain't really for you about making changes in your life, I mean making changes in your life for the good, drop them. Friends come and go. I know people that know me my whole entire life, and they don't even talk to me. They talk to everybody in my family but me. But me. That don't make or break me. I'm still living strong. I'm standing here as a testimony to anybody. I've been homeless, all kind of shit. Y'all don't understand. I've been there. I've been there taking all your shit to fucking work. All your clothes. I still look nice, still dress nice. People didn't believe I was homeless. If I can do it, you can too. Period. Get people around you that really want to see you be great. And another thing, have friends that actually tell you when you're wrong. That's what's wrong with most of y'all friends now. You know your friends is wrong than the two left shoes, but you want to act like they ain't do no wrong. I'm telling y'all, man, you hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow about 4:30. I know me get back home about 4 o'clock. We're going to chop it up. And then Wednesdays and Thursdays, we definitely going to chop it up. Early morning style. So y'all can hit the like, the share, subscribe. If you want to donate to Old Head Podcast or anything that we said today, just donate to the channel. That's fine. If not, this show still goes on. I'm not worried about nobody donating to me. And shout out again to Tessie for that donation. Told me to keep grinding. I will, sister. Because when you got male men and you got real women on these YouTube, on all these other platforms that really spend that knowledge, y'all people don't gravitate to that. But
if it's full of foolishness, envy, strife, all that crazy behind stuff, y'all pour money after money after money into that. And that's how much the world got you drawn in. And that's on everything. You got, hey, I don't keep a strap on me, man. That's just me. But, you know, because I know how my family feel about guns and all that stuff. I do have a strap. Oh, yeah, I have one. I'm working on getting my license so I can be straight, so I can be illegal. I'm from the old school era. We knuckle up. But people nowadays don't want to knuckle up. I lost two of my closest homies, my childhood friends, that knuckle up with the young generation. They beat them down. I mean, beat them down. And then later on that night, they lost their life. That's what's wrong with this young generation, man. You got kids raising kids. For real, man. Y'all got kids raising kids out here on these streets, man. Y'all got kids raising kids out here on these streets, man. And that's why these kids be acting like the way they do, y'all. Male or female. I never seen so many toxic women in my life. In my life. How you gonna sit there and try to give a woman advice about a man when you ain't healed yourself? You ain't healed from nothing. We got too many young men out here killing themselves over a woman that don't even want them, and women that's sitting there laughing about it. You got young men out here that have been touched by younger women, don't even get charged. You got men out here taking care of kids that's not even theirs. They get the DNA report. You know what the woman say? I already know that the kid wasn't his. So you let the man take care of your kids for over 20 years and you know that? You was a ruthless person. You was ruthless. It's like what the Bible say, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Whatever the man soweth, that shall he also reap. That means good or bad. And that means it for the same thing for the women. So y'all women, y'all ain't never been y'all ain't never been accountable for anything. Y'all want to hold the black man accountable. Oh, I just seen a video before I did a stream today. Men don't want to come to women no more. I wonder why. Because when a man do come at you the right way, y'all don't like that. You don't think women like thugs? They've been like thugs ever since I was growing up. You ain't no thug. I don't want you. You ain't tatted up. You ain't out there on the block. You ain't doing this. I don't want you. Okay. I hear you. And I really hear you. I could get deep like a mud. I'm deep in that basketball stuff. I'm all about real life too. Y'all got to wake up and see what the plan that they're sitting there. They destroying our community. They destroying the black race with the media stuff for years. And they're not going to stop. Let me give a great example. In California, you had all them crimes done by Asians. That got swept under the rug. You got massive shootings. That's created by who? White people. That's got swept under the rug. But let a black person do anything in this world. Don't y'all see? Oh, you don't want to see it. Man, I'm out, man. Like, share, subscribe. Like I said before, you want to donate to Old Head Podcast. If not, I already know what time it is. When a person like me or a woman that's on these YouTube streets, and I always said this, when anybody that stands for something that's for the right movement, for the change of the movement, y'all don't want to donate to people like that. But let somebody be messy and go with what today's agenda is and what all that other stuff. Y'all quick to pour down to people like that. That's how backwards this word is. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Shout out to my boy 3 Stacks once again, man. Much love, VZ the Great, Easy Money, GG. Let me see my boy Matt Moses, my big bro Vaughn. Who else was in the comments? No Trey. Much love, little bro. Divine Unity. You already know Slime was good. Let me make sure I don't mention and see if anybody. Shout out to Ron Time for blessing the panel as always, man. I just want to make sure. Shout out to Max B for coming through, and shout out to Mac Moses. Shout out to my boy S Dizzle, man, as well, man. Shout out to Clutch Klein as well, man. And my boy Danny Dimensions, man. What's good with it? Lemon Pepper Lou. You know, everybody that came through in the comment section, man, I really appreciate that, man. I'll be back tomorrow, 4:30. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace. Be safe out there. And be wise in your decisions.